Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place if you can. You ever seen Motown 25? You ever seen Motown 25?
No.
You never seen Motown 25?
I've never heard of Motown 25.
Word.
Motown 25 was like the celebration. That's actually where Michael Jackson performed Billie Jean for the first time and did the move for the first time.
Oh, okay, yes.
But that whole special, so I was home. Just like, I need something to watch. I was like, you know what? Let me go watch the whole show. Mm-hmm. Because in my brain, I was like, are you telling me the only thing special about this show was Michael? It wasn't. It was mad fly shit.
Yeah, I believe it.
But that go to show you what type of like beast you gotta be to just shit on a whole event with one performance. Like they said, Marvin Gaye was tight because Marvin Gaye, that was the first time he performed or did anything with Motown after like having like bad relationship with them.
And then they
he went up there and killed it. They said if Michael ain't go up there,
they were talking about him.
Yeah,
Michael had a good marketing team. He wanted that PR.
Do you know how mad I would have been if I was Marvin Gaye? I'd have snuffed Mike.
Yep.
If this is my moment to come back and I'm the great Marvin Gaye and you just getting into your real solo bag.
And you get overshadowed by this low...
By Marvin nigga moonwalking?
Moonwalking.
Marvin Gaye snuffing Michael Jackson is not how I thought we were starting this podcast.
Me neither, but sometimes things just happen. And the only reason why I thought of that because I was singing the Diana Ross, which led me to thinking about Motown, which led me to thinking about that moment. And what made me remember that I watched it the other night. I'm having very random moments at home with the kids there. I'm just finding things to like just drift off and not think about them.
ADHD on 1,000, clearly.
These niggas,
they running you ragged.
I don't know how y'all do it.
Who's y'all?
Not you, but I don't know how like mothers. It ain't been but a week.
Yeah, I don't know either. I be looking at Marley like, thank God I got her at 15.
It's just me though. It's me because I'm probably more attentive than I need to be.
No, I get that. Because even when Marley's here, like, I be like, oh, I can't go out for that long because Marley's at home. I don't want... My sister be like, leave her. And I'm like, but no, she's visiting me. I don't want to leave her for too long. She's like, leave her.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh.
Yeah, my oldest is cool. Like, he good. Like, I don't need to chase after.
I just feel bad.
It's the... Why?
Because Marley's 15 and she doesn't spend all the time with me.
So this is what I attributed, right? Because that's how I was feeling at first. Now I won't say for Marley, I'll say for my son, right? 17. And if I remember me at 17, those were like my beginning years of beating off.
No.
Right?
Yo.
So in my brain, I'm thinking, at first I was like, damn, I don't want to leave him at home. But I thought about it.
He probably wants some alone time.
He probably do need some alone
But
time.
that means he's beating off in your house somewhere. And you said he's messy.
That's true.
He doesn't clean up properly.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow, I'm so glad I was able to do this. Ooh, you just got that couch too. And you want to be able to see the nut ones dried up because it's the same color.
I hope he got enough coof that he know in the shower.
You just said he don't clean up after himself.
You can't go on. Okay, hold on. You can't just whack off on the couch like because he don't know if I'm gonna just walk back in.
Oh no, he knows you gone for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, he got the
That's when he gave
he got corn on right now.
Yeah. He probably got it right to it after you left because he knew you wasn't coming back for 2 hours. So he could probably get another session in real quick. Ugh. Good luck.
Welcome everybody.
He's never looked at him the same anymore.
Oh my God. No, listen, I've already been looking at my son like ill already.
Not ill.
Well, 17 is that age where you start to look at your kids like, ill, you growing up. Like he's starting to get hair under here and shit. And he's like a little muscular, like he's little tones. So I'm like, all right, you starting to grow up. And it's like, ew, like what happened? Like I remember when you was just like scrawny and no face hair and now you stink different.
I don't think I've ever looked at my kids like, ew, you're growing up.
You have all girls.
You have all girls. It's different. I think boys is different.
Yeah, men grow up to be ugly and then they come back.
No, that's a fact.
They come back.
No, that's a fact.
Girls usually, like, there's a few girls who have like awkward stages, but like girls will usually be cute throughout all of their stuff. Boy kids will be cute until like 8, 9, 10. Yeah. And then you like,
cause like,
all right, y'all stink, y'all dirty, y'all don't put lotion on.
It's a different type of must.
Y'all don't like getting haircuts.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And then when you get like to college or whatever, you start finding yourself a little bit more. Then you start to find some style. After college, you get a little bit of money. Then you get back to the boys.
you
We
get
get
back
back.
to-
Yeah.
Boys even eat ugly.
100%.
Like there's an age where like watching you eat make me want to throw up.
Yes, facts.
I'm like, ugh, like, ew,
You
why
already
eat?
know how I feel about people eating, so hearing people eat makes me
Oh my God.
cringe.
100%.
And he's out here fighting now too.
Oh yeah. And for anyone who needs to go watch, it is now up on Patreon. Me and my son having our back and forth, our little sparring. I want to say I'm going to get in shape. I watched that video back and I instantly got depressed.
Because why would you do it in a wife beater?
Yo, you know what's so crazy? It
I saw the comment. I
was-
said the nigga did this in a wife beater.
I know I'm big, right? But I also had these like real tight Nike like underwear joints on. So I feel like the strap was also making it look extra big.
Like you had a muffin top?
Yeah.
I didn't look that hard.
But still no excuse. I think sometimes you have to really see it a certain way to understand, yo, you look crazy. So when people were saying in the picture like, yo, you like a bag of pudding, I didn't really want to hear that. I didn't want to accept that until I looked at myself in the ring.
Why do you keep bringing up that
Because
specific
I
one when you
look
know how
like
I feel
a
about
bag
it?
of pudding.
You do not look like a bag
Yeah,
of
you
pudding,
don't
but
look
you
like a
know
bag of
that it
pudding.
makes me laugh, and I'm trying to be supportive.
I don't think I need support no more. I think I need niggas to really say, you look like a bag.
You don't look like a
Of
bag
pudding.
of pudding, though.
Yo,
You do need to cut the sugar out and take vitamins and eat more vegetables, like I've told you since I met you. But
Yeah, I know.
As he picks up the soda.
anyway, let's start this off.
It's so good though.
How was
Yeah, I know.
Vern,
Sip,
how was your
sip.
weekend?
My weekend was all right, man. I can't complain.
What'd you do?
I ain't do too much. I was
Okay.
Vern is in here looking like
I was literally chilling on the block drinking aguardiente and that's it.
Vern
No
like-
fireworks.
Vern like Tiger Cardboard.
Yep. Tiger cardboard is crazy.
I thought he looked like a Dominican cab driver.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Vern is a avid golf player.
Yeah.
So he's in here in his polo, his golf shorts, and
Black
his,
Nike socks up his
Yeah.
shin and Gucci slides,
Yeah.
flip flops. Yeah, but I've seen Dominicans drive cabs like that.
Yeah,
still
I've
drop
never
cash?
seen a Dominican drive a cab in a golf outfit.
Because you calling it a golf outfit. Older Dominican men are calling it their uniform. that's the difference.
where you going? Trabaja.
Exactly.
Trabaja.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yo, man.
You did nothing. You just chilled. What's
Yeah.
aguardiente?
Oh, and I went to a little club, but we're not gonna say that name. Aguardiente is some Colombian liquor that they be drinking.
Isn't diente teeth? How do you say teeth again?
I don't know, but
Yeah.
if we talking about Colombians,
So is teeth water?
No.
if we talking about Colombians,
Why are you
How do you
laughing?
say? Wait, no, because I'm trying to. Now that you said that, wait, that diente is his teeth. Yeah.
nobody cares. We don't know no Spanish up here.
I do. She does.
Nobody cares.
The other Spanish nigga, you were the one who's supposed to know.
I just want to say, I went to Manhattan because Colombia was playing. Like I went with my kids to go eat. I'm not gonna lie, I don't give a fuck about soccer, but I care that the women of certain nations care. So Colombia, I'm glad y'all care. Cape Verde,
Oh, I'm glad they care.
I'm so glad. I hope y'all win.
Word.
Cause if y'all, the Cape Verdeans,
Cape
that stepped
Verdean
us-
women are beautiful.
Oh my
I have a few
God.
Cape Verdean.
Haitian,
They are amazing.
Haitian. Ooh, hey.
Ecuadorian.
Yeah, we know where he leading to.
Well, no.
No, it's true.
My baby Ecuadorian.
All right, well, here we go. All right,
Let's go, Ecuador.
I will say the one thing that I've appreciated about the World Cup, and we're not about to talk about the World Cup, but I have appreciated that the World Cup is bringing women of a certain nation out, even if they don't care about sports. You all going to get the jerseys and wearing them and dapping each other up. when you
Wearing
think
them.
Yeah, like y'all doing y'all nations good. So Cape Verde, Colombia,
It's Cape Verde, by the way.
whoever.
They're Cape Verdean, but it's Cape. No, well, if you're gonna
Oh, it's Cape Verde.
But if you're gonna appreciate them,
But
say
I
that
feel like
country right.
I like Cape Verde.
Well, they like the people that fought for their name and their country. So maybe we'll put a little respect on it.
That is true.
Okay.
Either way, you guys enjoyed the rest.
Hate it here.
Enjoyed the rest of this World Cup. I can't wait for it to be over though, because
Boy,
the prices,
the traffic.
and the traffic and everything in Jersey at the moment is insane.
It's sick.
I tried to take a Uber to American Dream Mall
Oh, that was
and
stupid.
quickly decided we not going.
Yeah.
It's usually $25 to $30 from my crib.
Mm-hmm.
I went and was like, all right, cool. We just go up there and go grab a couple of things. And it instantly said $79.
Well, also because MetLife parking lot is
Right
closed.
there.
No, they've closed MetLife parking lot. Everybody has to go through American Dream to get into
really?
the World Cup.
Okay.
My job is having an activation there, and they told us the parking lot is closed, so you have to park in American Dream and go through the mall to get to MetLife. At
Okay,
this point.
so American Dream, I will not be seeing you anytime soon.
Until August, pretty much, at this
August
point.
is when I will see you again. Newport Centra, somewhere. Somebody else is going to get hit up if I have to go somewhere and get these kids. Why kids need things?
Marley been here 3 days, and she needs everything.
It's like,
I keep forgetting I have to feed her.
yeah.
Like I was like, oh shit.
Like y'all don't just
What are we
eat
gonna
out
eat?
every day? Like when
Well, no, we are. I meant because I cook, so
Me
not
too.
You don't cook for the kids.
I swear to you, I cook.
What did you cook for the kids?
I did a little fettuccine. I did some Spanish
Bitches love
rice.
cooking Alfredo.
Yeah.
Bitches love cooking Alfredo.
My son is a noodle head. He loves noodles.
Okay.
He loves pasta. So and he doesn't like red sauce. I found that.
Yeah, my niece doesn't like tomato.
He does not like red sauce. He doesn't like ketchup. He doesn't like any of that.
Yeah.
Which one?
My youngest.
What?
Yeah. My oldest eat anything. My oldest right now is probably eating his nails. Like
Nah,
he don't care.
You know what he's
No,
doing
he
right
beating,
now.
he beating off right now. He's on the third one right now.
Oh, my baby, no.
Your couch, nigga.
Oh, my towel.
Oh.
I'm throwing out all the towels when they leave.
You should actually.
Yeah. Like they just be running through shit. Just eating stuff.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Today I had to take Marley to Shake Shack because she wanted the Dubai chocolate shake, and she missed it the last time, so they brought it back.
They got a what? A Dubai chocolate?
Oh, wow.
That shit was. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was busting. I
I
don't
ain't
even
gonna
like.
lie.
Where's that Shake Shack?
Yeah, that
Dubai
shit was
chocolate shake?
delicious.
My shit.
Yo, we going back.
I love Shake Shack.
I don't even like. I don't like chocolate like that, and
Me neither.
I won't eat. I won't like drink a whole shake. Like I probably have half of it, whatever. She let me taste them. I was like, hold on.
All right.
We got to go back before you go to
All
Virginia.
right. Dubai chocolate shake. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
definitely
it's for a limited time. It's not there all the
Yeah.
time. So I think they're bringing it back for June because it came back June 9th.
okay.
So it was definitely there today.
I will be going there.
But they need to eat and they need things.
I'm just so amazed, man. As time goes by and as these kids get older and as I get older, and I had so much energy until they got here. Like so much
you didn't.
energy.
No, you didn't.
No.
You complained your energy was
Every
low
single
Compare-
hour.
To go out at night.
Yeah, because I was still out. I still.
Yeah, he was
don't
definitely outside.
Yeah, I was
In the
outside.
streets.
Yo,
But
when
you
they,
complained every time.
I know, but I still did it. When they leave, I'm not. I already know what's about to happen.
I already know too. Go ahead. You say what's going to
No,
happen.
no,
I'm going to tell you
I know what's about to happen.
Go ahead, tell me.
I have a trip planned. I'm going to go somewhere. And I'm going to just sit and chill. I think I'm going to go back to Puerto Rico.
Okay.
I'm going to go for at least 4 to 5 days so I can really just sit, chill, and unwind. And thank God that I don't have to be a single parent.
Okay.
Nah, being a single
mean
parent's
like-
hard.
No.
Like the mother to your children.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, why would they want to do that?
I mean, I
Why?
did it.
You did it. You raised your, ew. Like,
Yep.
I would never want to be that.
Nah, it gets fun.
Ill
though.
is
It
crazy.
gets fun. It gets fun.
It was crazy.
In the beginning,
So
you got to
can I-
remember.
Can I tell you what he's going to do though?
What?
Because he's going to lie. He's lying to us and he's lying to himself.
Wait, what am I gonna do?
You're going to get them kids back on that plane, and then you're going to get that free time back, and you think you're going to chill. And then we're going to get back to this podcast on the Monday after your vacation. And I'm like, how was your rest? And then you can be like, I did this and this and this. I'm like, I thought you were going to chill. You're like, nah, I ain't doing that shit. I lied.
Went to Saint.
Oh, yeah, sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. Let me be very clear.
Saint
I think this
washed up.
was a really, and salute to Saint, but I think this was a really good reset.
Salute to Saint is crazy.
No, salute to, I love Saint, but
We know.
I think this was a good reset for me because I was getting to the habit of just going to places out of just necessity, right?
It's not necessity. Out of habit. It's not habit of necessity. There's no necessity.
I know, but that's what I was lying and telling myself. It
Oh,
was
okay.
a necessity, right? I think this reset has shown me how much I don't miss. Like, Girls Love Karaoke was the other night. I know if they weren't here, I 100% would have went just because I felt like I just need to go.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, there was some joints in there too.
I saw it, but I didn't feel a way about missing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was like, sometimes it feels good to just miss shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if I do have moments of FOMO, maybe. But I don't know. I don't know if it's FOMO, but it's kind of like I ain't doing nothing else. I might as well go. Mm-hmm. I need to get into the space of just because I ain't doing nothing, I can just sit my ass down and not go do something.
Use your rent.
Use my rent.
Use your rent.
That's the title of this episode. Use my rent.
But also, I feel like when they leave and the summer is still popping, this is all going to go out the window. Timestamp this so we can find out. What is this?
Speaking of use my rent.
16 minutes in. Don't say speaking of losing.
He's going to use them leaving as an excuse to go out.
Well, I just want.
He's always going to find an excuse.
Well, I just wanted to let her know. Speaking of use my rent, we will be neighbors soon.
I'm moving, so
I just want you to know that. So I'm gonna use my rent and yours. Like, I'm going to come knock. I'm going to knock on your.
When's your lease over?
Don't worry, soon. Very soon.
If I see this nigga by my apartment,
I'm there already. It's done deal.
No, it's not.
Oh wait, that's the spot you going to?
Yes.
Oh.
First of all, Vern be trying to lie for you.
No, I'm
he
not.
texted me. He told me because I was telling him.
Let me see the text.
I was telling him that
Let me see the
I
text.
was moving.
Screenshot it and put it in and send it to me right now.
You ain't got to prove that to her, yo.
Screenshot and put it in and send it to me right because y'all niggas be lying.
Application is in.
No, dead serious.
He be lying.
He's not lying.
No, I'm dead not lying.
Because I told him where I'm moving and he was like, "Oh, we're gonna be close now."
Yeah.
Because he's moving.
No. Well, I'm moving.
We'll all be in the same area.
Yeah.
You know what, Joe? You
We're
should
one big
there
happy
you go.
family.
I actually do need to go, so that's it. We
Come
out.
on, yo.
That's it.
We are family.
Joe, what did you do this weekend?
Oh, that is a good one.
I was away.
Let me eat my cookie.
Yeah, I was
Joe,
away.
where did you go?
I was in DR,
Doing what, Joe?
enjoying myself and working, editing. You know, all eyes on E. Patreon, out now.
You ain't got Wi-Fi in America, Joe?
Yeah, of course. Man, I like it over there. I was telling E on a car ride home. You know, shout out to E, picked me up from the airport. It's like, yo, they don't be having light over there. They don't have electricity. They just be chilling.
why
They
they got so
appreciate
many
shit.
games.
Turn off your
kids.
fucking lights in your apartment. Stay the fuck home.
Put the flag in your house.
Put the flag in house.
Say some fucking PSEG.
Play
and turn all the
97.9
shit on.
and you be
Oh my God.
If you want, come to over to my crib. I turn all my electricity off, and you can sit in the fucking. You can sit Indian style on the floor and edit. Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm chilling. Let me live. I had a
I'm
great.
trying to help you live. That's actually.
Why you think I'm gonna die there?
Listen, if anybody said you died in DR, I would not be shocked. God forbid.
Damn.
God
I ain't gonna lie. I do be outside.
That was crazy.
Whoa.
God forbid, I would not be shocked. You be out there, you go everywhere.
what's wrong
But you
with
think
Joe
I'd be
going to
wilding?
DR?
Yeah, you think I'd be wilding over there? Like I show a different side of me or something
Joe, what do you go over there for?
to enjoy myself
With what?
with me.
With okay, let me phrase that. With whom?
With whom? Friends or a friend. Yeah. Oh, so you think they're gonna set me up? That's what you think.
The fact that you don't think they're gonna set you up is the real fucking problem.
Nah,
They don't want to step that gringo money.
I want
Yeah,
They want us to keep coming back.
I want us to do this before we continue this. I want us to consider that we've had this conversation with Joe
Multiple
already.
times.
It's not going to change.
It's not.
It's
I've
not.
accepted. I've accepted
Yeah,
it.
I don't actually. Thank you.
I don't even-
Thank you for level setting.
Yes.
Thank you because I'm actually starting to get invested again, and I don't know why.
It's over.
I'm gonna just pray over my white friend and hope that they do not stab you up when you're in your sleep.
Damn.
Damn.
Joe's good.
Oh.
That's not happening to him out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're not doing that to Joe.
You've never heard about people getting fucked up in DR?
That happens all the time.
Yeah.
So then, what? I'm confused.
But Joe's good. He's sanctioned.
That could happen here too.
Yes, but is the likelihood of it happening over in DR?
Listen,
Not really.
You think that village is going to allow anybody to do something to Joe when he's taking care of one of theirs?
Guys, I'm good. I'm good. I don't even care to talk about it. Like it's all good.
What did you do with the kids this weekend?
You know what? We filmed. Me and my son did our sparring.
Okay. Episodes on Patreon with the wife beater. We can talk about that.
We did that. We went to the park. We did the park. We went and played basketball.
Oh, you were real active.
Yeah. We did that twice.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, kids need
because I will say this much. I'm not the parent that wants to have you for the summer and then we like really spend time in the crib. Like that to me is like,
I thought you were gonna say really spend time together.
Oh no, nah. But you know what's funny? Sometimes the best bonding is just being in the crib, talking, chilling, watching a movie together, cool, right? But I'm like, you know what? Summer, my youngest is definitely active. Once I see my oldest like walking around the crib too much, just walking back and forth, it's like, all right, we gotta get the fuck out of the house.
Time to go.
Yeah. So went outside. Even like grocery shopping and stuff was like fun and funny for us. Just seeing the stuff that they want to pick and us arguing back and forth about, put that shit back. Yeah. All that was fun and cool. I asked them if they wanted to go to the movies. My youngest was like, hell no. Like, I ain't got time for the movies. Like, he's very picky. Like,
that's crazy. I asked Ava if she wanted to go to movies on Saturday. She said, "Nah, I'm good."
Toy Story 5 is out.
And that's what I wanted to go see.
He's not beat.
Shit, I want to see that.
Yeah, he's not beat. He was like, "There's nothing in the movies I want to see." My oldest is just carefree. Like, all right, whatever you want to do, we can do. So I just did like little simple stuff, like outside activities. We're gonna prep for the 4th of July. See what we're gonna do. Probably barbecue. Go to the pool, something. That's it. Real chill. We're going to Disney for my youngest's birthday, which is in 3 weeks. I'm not ready for that.
You shouldn't be.
I'm not ready for that.
That's gonna be
That's exhausting.
Yeah. So
a
lot of walking.
And then he's staying after we go there. He's staying because he lives out in Florida. So he's staying. And then when me and my oldest come back, I'm going to really get into the crux of like the parenting thing with him.
Okay.
17. One more year, you're legal. We now have to have different type of conversations that I can't really have around a little one.
So that second half of the summer is going to be...
Yeah, the second half, I'm going to be honest with you. This part right here is just like if I'm being honest, my youngest isn't even supposed to be here. This was supposed to be my get on my son's ass summer. My oldest.
We talked about that.
So I had a whole summer laid out of just showing him how life is supposed to be moving forward. Now that you're 17, going into 18. And then once I told my youngest, hey, yeah, Amari gonna be here. He's like, all right, bet. When am I coming? I said, all right, I guess you gotta come now. So
yeah, that would have been a little trashy.
Yeah. So
what does showing him what it looks like the difference, what does showing him about this change look like?
Well,
I'm curious.
He doesn't, I'll say this much. He doesn't like me to talk about him too much on here.
I know we talked about that.
But I will say that I remember me at 17 and there were certain things about my temper, certain things about how I went about life that I needed someone to come check me on. And I'm so glad that I did have that around me. And on a day-to-day basis, he lives in California. So no matter how much phone conversation we do, it's something different when you get it in person. So, just certain tutelage, certain things, just even when it comes to the house. Tutelage. I know, right? I learned shit. Yeah. Just even certain things with the house. Like I told him, I expect you to be a certain level of neat at this point. Like the 9-year-old gets away with leaving crumbs on the table. You don't get away with that for me no more. He gets away with throwing his slippers to the side. It's just certain things. So The second half of the summer will be like a little bit of boot campish type of thing.
He never coming back.
Yeah.
Did y'all?
He ain't never coming back. Is crazy.
Boot camp is crazy.
Did over the weekend? Did you and the boys watch the BT Awards? Did they watch it with you or what?
No.
They didn't watch it with you. You guys didn't.
My sons don't give a fuck about BT. They don't even know what BT is, man.
Yeah, we are getting old.
Well, funny enough, I did tell them though, hey, I'm about to go watch the BET Awards. Leave me the fuck alone. I did say that.
Okay.
Because I wanted to be able to watch. And I don't know why this to me didn't feel like it was heavily promoted.
No, it was.
See, I wouldn't know.
Well, I mean, maybe to me. Well, I wasn't even going to watch it. I was, I
had to text you.
I only remember that it was this weekend because I was so exhausted. I had a funeral yesterday. My uncle passed, so that's also
condolences.
Thank you. So my sister has been up here. Usually Marley comes up on the Amtrak by herself. My sister came up with her and spent the weekend with me because we were all going to go to the funeral. So I have been with them since Friday. I'm like, I didn't have like a minute to like mentally prepare myself for them to be by myself.
Did you cry at the funeral?
A little bit. I cried a lot before, whatever, and I'm not going to get too much into it because this family part, I'm not. But my dad's side is lunatics.
Oh, really? Okay.
Lunatics. So like, we thought that we was going to have to go live at the funeral type shit. Marley was like, I charged my phone just in case we got to record the fight. Like, that's how bad we thought it was going to be at my family's funeral. Like, we didn't even go to the regular repast. We went to diner and we had like our own like cousins repast because it's a lot.
Sounds like my family.
So I'm like, I didn't cry because I have been around it for so long that I was crying leading up to it. Now I'm like,
it is what it is.
All right, niggas. So we were exhausted. The funeral is in like Connecticut. So we had to drive an hour and a half up, stay there all day. We drove an hour and a half back. By the time we got back home, and then we went to my friend's house whose dad lives out here. And she came by for like a little barbecue. So we stopped by to like see them, whatever. And at one point, me, Marley, and Ginger just looked at each other and was like, yeah, niggas gonna go home now.
Not the dog.
Like, let's wrap this day up.
Ginger was like laid up on the concrete like, why the fuck are we here? So we went home and I was when you text me, I had literally just got home from like everything. And I was like 8 something. I had showered and I was about to get under the covers and go to sleep. He was like, you watching the BET Awards? And I said, fuck, I'm on a podcast. I have to watch it.
So, you know what's so funny?
Yo!
I swear to you, someone texted me, my boy Al, salute to my boy Al. He texted me like, yo, boom, boom, boom. He sent me a clip from something from the red carpet. I think it was Ray J doing something silly. And I was like, oh, what is this? He was like, yo, BET. First off, Al is Albanian. The fact that my Albanian friend is reminding me.
Al said the BET Awards, the B stands for black. You should be on it.
Come on. So the fact that he's sending me stuff that's reminding me about the BET, I said, all right, let me go watch this. So, and I'm also thinking I have to watch it. There's no way in the world I'm not going to walk in here.
Yeah, but I will say, thank God you told me to watch it.
Because we would have missed it.
Well, not even that. I thoroughly enjoyed the BET Awards. Like, thoroughly. I have not watched I have not enjoyed the BET Awards in quite some time. And I was so pleasantly surprised. But I was like, wow.
You know what I was happy with? Even though they should have done more awards, and I will say there was a lot of performance, and I get it, but we need to start figuring out a way to announce or add more of the awards segment. And it's because I didn't even know that the Clips won Best Album. Like, there were certain awards that I would have wanted to hear.
They've never been like, they've done a lot of the BET Awards has always been performance heavy. And they've always done a lot of their
So then name it BET Performance and some awards.
But they do give awards. They give awards at the pre-show. They give awards on the side. I think that like we've gotten so many cultural moments from BET and their performances that I actually don't mind. Like, don't you remember is it Rick James? Was it Rick James and Tina Marie?
Yes.
They reunited for
Yes.
Like, we've gotten big cultural moments, like Beyonce's performances before Beyonce gave up on the BET Awards. Like,
she got to come back.
No,
she'll be back.
You think?
The way, honestly,
I'm
I'm not even shocked if she will, because the way the BET Awards went this year, I'm fully on board.
And let me just say this. Also, I remember what the BET Awards looked like 2 years ago. and it looked like some influencer shit. It
Yeah.
looked it looked bad.
It looked bad.
Whoever came in and did this year, and last year wasn't that bad either.
Somebody said that to me. I didn't watch last year at all.
Yeah.
But I will say, I literally tweeted, I said, whoever can get in contact with the BET production team and that BET Awards team, tell them they ate that shit the fuck down. Because I was watching and I was like literally gonna just watch in like phases and just be like, let me get the general idea so I can speak on this shit tomorrow and this nigga don't yell at me.
They started off
Amazing.
They started off with they opened up with T.I. performing.
Yes.
I didn't need him opening up.
I was gonna say that.
I was
but,
glad that he performed, but I didn't need him opening up. I thought that maybe an opener could have been maybe like a Leon Thomas or I don't know.
He didn't even perform, did he? He didn't perform
No,
at
he didn't
all.
even perform, but he got the first award, which I was very happy about. It was way too many nominees in the best male.
There was a lot of nominees in every single
yeah.
category. I was like, y'all niggas, I would like look up my phone. I'd be like, wait, they're still announcing the same category.
Five at max.
Yeah.
Y'all got deep. Y'all had like 8 niggas in the male shit.
Yeah.
crazy.
All dope artists, but it was like, all right, come on.
I think that they need to break up their award. If anything, they need to break up their awards because the range of
Yeah.
people in each category, they aren't even the same like type of musicians and stuff like that. So it's like, how are y'all even voting on this? Because this is not the same type of sound. It's not the same type of anything. But I think that those are such minor feedback. Like other than
if I'm like, this sounds crazy, and it's not to diminish.
You hear say on
It's
this
not
sounds
to
sane.
not to diminish the BET Awards, but if I won a Grammy and I end up in a list of nominees on the BET Awards, I gotta win.
So
Ain't no way that I win the Grammy. Like, ain't no way. Like, if I'm Duran Bernard,
I see what you're
if I'm
saying.
Duran Bernard,
no, I
right?
know what he's
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
I
So
get
give
it.
me some separate shit. Give me a male alternative something.
I'm
Give me
saying-
some other options
But
that
he
we
won against
all
somebody who won a
again-
Grammy too.
I know.
The Grammys voting is weird, so
But also the BET Awards, like award lumping is weird. So I see what you're saying.
Yeah, just give me some
They need
separate
to,
shit.
yeah, they need to actually. That's the only thing I think that like their actual categories need a little bit more fine tuning. Also, I would love for them to get a new host, and I love Drewski. I did not like Drewski as a host at all.
I wasn't crazy about Drewski either.
I think Drewski is a great like
Skit.
comedian. I've actually seen him speak at panels. He's actually great. He's actually a great panelist. The way he talks about his journey and the things that he does. But hosting it, whenever he does like
I feel like he be forcing a lot.
no,
of shit.
100%.
Yeah.
I feel like when he does like non-streaming things, like creative comedic skits, when it has to do with him like hosting or being like in commercials and things like that, because he's getting a lot of brand deals, it feels very forced and like we don't
The skits on the BET Awards from him felt lazy, and I only say lazy because it was a rehashing of things he already went viral for. So like the pastor thing that he opened up with, we saw you kind of already do your version of that, and it was a way better version, so we didn't need you to do that.
some
The
of it
could have
was
been
also-
records thing.
But even some of the pastor things was like I felt like he was trying to like push the envelope, and it was kind of like borderline, not disrespect. Well, yeah, no, borderline disrespectful at BET, and people were in the audience like,
Yeah, it didn't hit the mark for me.
the Jay-Z skit.
The Jay-Z like, don't get me wrong. To me, the funniest dude on the internet at the moment. I just think it translates better in written out scripts and things like that.
and
I wasn't great about. Now, I'm not against when Keke Palmer got up and said what she said, because I like a lot of people got pushed back against Keke Palmer. I've heard it
Why?
people have they push back on her, and I understand why. There's also
I don't know why, or don't understand why.
I won't get into why.
Oh, okay.
But I think that she's great. I think she's great at that gig. I think personality-wise, I think from the respect that people within the industry have for her and her come up, I think she's a perfect person to do the hosting gig. Or I don't want a Kevin Hart thing. I don't want any of that. But
I think we need to get somebody that's, and like I said, Kevin's an OG. Kevin Hart is an OG. I don't want to diminish again BET Awards, but like bigger awards like that, and also, y'all know how I feel about Kevin Hart. But I think Kiki did great. I think people keep saying that moment where she took the microphone and did the announcement was staged. I don't think that was staged. I think that like
I think it was staged.
I think the moment itself was supposed to be staged, but I don't think her taking the microphone from him and actually doing the announcement that I should have hosted.
No, I think that was staged. I think what she said wasn't staged. I think her taking the mic to announce Cardi B, because I think that's who she announced. I think they wanted
that's what I'm saying. I don't think that they knew that she was going to say, I should have been the host.
Yeah.
And then also, and again, one of the best things I did while I watched it is Marley went to sleep early, and I don't really smoke around her, and I haven't been smoking as much. But I was like, you know what? I had a long ass day after this funeral. I went and smoked. That changed the whole experience with the fucking BET Awards, y'all. Because when Kiki got up there to make that announcement, she was so fucking shady when she went up there, and the way she was like, you know, we got to get that check, y'all. The way she was throwing shade at, like, really go ahead and look at look at her announcing from the lens of like, she's aggravated that she feels snubbed. Like, oh, I can be up here with awards. I've have all these, you know, these brand deals. Rewatch that moment again. She was shady as fuck.
Shady, but not the right moment to be shady, because rightfully so, this is Drewski's moment. He has been popular for quite some time. He's been going viral. I think he does align more with the comedic side of what they want a host to bring.
I guess.
I do think,
but no, Kiki Palmer
is way more talented, and I think she's way more versatile. I think she can bring funny. She's not funny.
I think she's funnier in those spaces. She's funnier in the setting.
I think only time will tell, because they would have to give her the opportunity to show. I think,
but she's hosted things, and she has a podcast, and she has verbatim and the rapport with people. We don't see Drewski on the podcast. We see him streaming.
I just want you to know what's in right now. So
yeah,
I understand. But the thing is, here's what my problem is, and this is what my problem is. Not with just the BET Awards, with anything. People don't put the right people in the right settings. You just because it's hot does not mean it's hot for this. I get why, but also, what looks better? Would you rather have Drewski hot for this right now and be a bad host? And he's the only thing that was bad about BET Awards to me. Or would you rather have someone who's a little less hot, but would actually bring together the vision and the feel that you want?
That Drewski's been getting, do you think they thought that he was going to be a bad host? They thought he was probably going to kill it.
Let's be clear too, though. Everyone's not saying that he was a bad host.
The majority of what I've seen is saying he's a bad host.
I don't think that's the overall conception.
But also, like I said, I'm looking at my algorithm. My algorithm is made for me. So everything I've seen and everything I've talked about has been.
So your algorithm is biased.
Yeah, so it's possible.
Could be, but
it's literally the algorithm is made to be biased.
Oh, let me be very clear though. I agree with you. I think she would be a better host.
No. I get that, but I'm talking about in general. Like, even as somebody who's worked in festivals and worked in like this space, the programming teams aren't supposed to just be getting people that are hot. They're supposed to be getting people that have a mix of both. So that's what I'm saying. So you're saying that you think they anticipated it. Their job is to anticipate it. Their job is to look and say, hey, let's look at media clips of him hosting things or him having panels and stuff like that and do the I always go back to research.
You don't think maybe they were just desperate for the numbers? Maybe they just were just like, we don't give a fuck.
And that's what I leaned into. I think they have a better production. We also want to get younger eyes on it while not having to go ahead and be super young in the deliverance of the performances, because it was a great mixture of new artists, older artists. So 100%. I do think the balance of, hey, we're going to give you show-wise what you need.
Completely get it.
But when it comes to the hosts, we need somebody that's in touch with the now, and I think Drewski is way more in touch
with the now.
With the now.
So I'm not saying it's a completely like, why the fuck would they do it? I think that there could have been a better option for me. Drewski was the worst part of the BET Awards for me.
Well, I can understand you saying that, because I don't think he was a highlight.
Who was the better option?
I think Kiki was a better option, but that's in front of me. I think that, like, when you look at everything, Kiki would have actually been probably the only person that made sense to me. Kiki's having a run right now with her podcast. She is also a high energy person, but she probably doesn't have the younger generation.
And she could sing, and she's
she doesn't have
brilliant.
the younger generation. But also, you said something, and I don't know. I also agree and I don't agree. You said that was Drewski's moment and Kiki shouldn't have made it about her, or like she shouldn't have been throwing shade at that moment. But imagine being invited to the BET Awards every single year, being asked to present, and then you're watching someone, and maybe I don't know, but maybe she was up for the role and they went with Drewski over her. Imagine being there and seeing him and thinking he's stinking it up.
It's classless because if a man did it to a woman, we would look
Niggas
at
do
him
it
like,
every day.
no. If it was,
But also, how did it
she
become
didn't
man
host it.
versus woman versus like?
no. I'm just saying no. But sometimes the optics can change how we receive it. So when you hear the applause, a lot of the applause came from a lot of the women in the crowd saying and feeling that because it's a woman, a black woman up there saying that, and I understand that.
How you know
Appreciate
what they
it.
were doing because of?
Well, I'm saying I heard the reaction that the crowd gave once she said that statement, and
But how do you know it's because she's a black woman and that she's just not the better option?
I'm telling you from my prediction of what would have happened if a black man said that while a woman.
No. But what I'm
was hosting-
asking you said they were applauding because it was a black woman doing it. How do you know that they were applauding because it was a black woman and not because she was just the better option? Is what I'm asking.
Because it is a black event, and I've been in a room of black women before, and I know that black women support other black women.
But
and,
you don't.
And anytime.
But you don't know that that's the reason. So let's be clear about that. Okay.
I'm assuming.
There we go.
I'm
there
assuming.
we go. That's what I wanted you to say. Thank you.
It's a great assumption.
That is also
Because when
opinion.
Janet Jackson went up there and said what she said as far as black women, the whole crowd gave that same reaction.
Okay, but she clearly stated black women, so that's where the reaction.
I'm just telling
ahead.
you
I
my
just want
assumption of what.
But I want you to use assumption and not use facts. That's what I'm just trying to.
I'm not
clear
using
up.
it. I never said anything was a fact.
You said they did it because that is
I'm telling
implied
you
that it was the reason.
I'm telling you that in most situations, a man doing something to a black woman will never be received the same way.
I'm
vice
not
versa.
disagreeing
That's
with
it.
that part. What I'm saying is be careful with your words because what you said.
I don't want to be careful with that.
Okay.
I think in that moment where this moment is for Drewski, it's for him. Whether you agree with it or not, whether you were up for it or not, he got the moment. He's worked hard for it. This wasn't the time for you to go ahead and either make your pitch or show that you're disgruntled about you not getting it, even if it was in the form of a joke. And I know it wasn't in the form of a joke.
Yeah, the shady part was not in the form of a joke.
So that
and
shadiness.
now you got these execs saying, "See, that's why we didn't choose you."
I mean,
but I don't even
maybe
think that's
not
what it is.
Maybe not.
I don't think that what it is. I think that if they look at it and once they start doing, again, my algorithm shows Drewski not being well received, but maybe there's spaces that they're going to do research.
How long has she been popping?
Keke
What?
Palmer has.
I have no idea. Who she is.
Okay, see this. All right, hold on.
No, but I think that my point is here, even here, and like I know I don't be knowing shit, but I know Drewski.
Okay, and hear me out.
And that's my point.
And hear me out. I think he has a good point.
I hear what
He has a good point,
I hear what his point is, but his point is also scaring me.
but it shouldn't.
Why?
That
It
you don't
shouldn't.
know Keke Palmer?
I have no idea who she is.
There's a lot of people who don't.
I have no idea.
And that's not just a demographic thing. That's
It's
also not a race
because
thing.
I know exactly who Drewski is.
There's a lot of black kids who don't know who Keke Palmer is.
That is true.
But they will watch because Drewski's hosting.
Yeah, kids. He's
But
an
they,
adult.
but cool. But even that, I know some
kids
adults
are the
that don't know who
masses that are
Keke
watching
Palmer is.
right now.
I don't know anybody who does not know who Keke Palmer is.
I know a lot of people who don't.
She's had so many viral moments already that
Cool.
like
I know a lot of people who's had viral. I know a lot of people with viral hits who people don't even know who the artist is.
child.
So I think in this moment, it kind of speaks to the point of, hey, we get it. She is talented. I think she's versatile. I think she's a great
I think
actress.
it doesn't
she's
speak
great.
to the point because no offense, Joe, you're not BET's audience.
But that's not true.
Yeah, that's not.
That's not true.
Joe's
If
not
they-
BET's audience?
I think anybody who's within music space, there wasn't just black people up there. The dude Saint was up there. Anybody up that's been up there has.
I agree, but what I'm saying is the BET's audience are Gen Z. Joe's not that. BET Awards are Gen Z and millennial. He hits the millennial.
I've watched
black,
and music lovers.
I watch
music lovers, but also there's also a piece where it's like just because like you said, Drewski is part of this. There's like a content pop culture piece, and Joe not knowing
When you're trying to conform,
like the saxophone's playing, that's a pop culture piece. That's not a music piece.
Or
the saxophone's playing to get you off because the saxophones are
but
getting
if
louder.
you're trying to conform people who typically would not watch this show.
And you want to bring them over to
And
your
I want to bring
platform.
them over, white, black, whatever, age, whatever. I'm going to go with the guy that
Almost
has more
everybody
reach
knows.
at the moment.
But also, Keke Palmer has been in a lot of white movies. She's not just a black.
It's over.
You think? You think it's over for Keke Palmer?
No, not over. I think at this moment right now, when it comes to attraction towards that moment, he has more of an appeal than her.
Okay, I'm not saying that is
The
wrong.
job. Now, who can do the job better?
I think that we need to stop just focusing on who's bringing in what, and then you need to
but
bring
you
in
know-
who brings in what and can do the job. But also, this is me. I'm an intentional person. I don't just do shit for clicks and likes.
Well,
And this is also why I don't think I'm a content creator.
Well-
so there goes back to full circle everything.
well, let's not spend too much time on Keke. But
well, we spent a lot of time with Keke already.
but-
But we can move on.
But the rest of the award show for me met even down to the winners. Like, I had no problem with anyone who won. I didn't feel like no
at
one got
all.
snubbed. Down to the honoring, like when they brought out Janet to honor Tiana Taylor.
I love
and
that was
seeing
surprised.
that natural reaction that she had.
I love that for
Yo,
Tiana.
Tiana Taylor, and I said this last night, there's certain people in this industry that when they win, it feels like a win for
For
everybody.
everyone.
Tiana, for me, is that
She's
person.
one of
Like,
100%.
I love seeing her win. And I love how she does it with grace, but also with confidence. And she's not afraid to still like kind of sit in the moment. So Janet coming out, and Janet don't just come out
Yeah,
to do
Janet-
shit.
yeah.
And Janet, I think Janet's on tour too.
Yeah, and Janet,
Yeah.
but Janet is like they know each other, whatever. But it's still like it's not like this is
But
the
you know-
first time she's.
But you
met
know, in
and
this
interacted with
industry,
yeah,
you know, in this industry, sometimes that don't mean shit.
Nothing. So for her to take the time and do that, and
Yo.
her see her natural reaction. But it's funny you said that. Like when Tiana wins, it feels like everyone won.
Mm-hmm.
People were upset she got Icon of the Year award.
When they first announced it, I did see that.
Like who else had a better year than Tiana right now?
The funny thing is, people heard Icon of the Year and they forget that it's saying Icon of the Year, right? We're talking about this specific year. We're not
The
talking
last
about. We're not talking about her whole career. We're not. This year, that girl has put out an amazing album.
Yes.
I think Grammy nominated.
Yes.
Maybe one. I don't know. Grammy.
She's Grammy nominated.
At bare
and
minimum
then she
nominated.
got
A Golden Globe.
Golden Globe for sure.
You were up for an Oscar.
You are. She's
You've damn near a creative director for so many other artists, tours. And,
she's the chief
Yeah.
curator for Essence Fest that is next weekend.
yes.
All about doing this, divorced and a single mother.
And funny shit, we ain't even got a all that shit is behind us now. The whole divorce shit.
The divorce shit, but also she broke up with her nigga. You know, you got to do all that while you break up with a nigga.
I forgot she was with that
I
nigga.
always keep reminding y'all, having to go to work when you break up with somebody is the worst thing. So to be creative and grieving
And
a nigga, damn.
Let me tell you,
Yeah, she did win her first.
She
Grammy.
did that.
Tiana to me is.
I love her.
We're talking
But
about
for
a
me, it's a win.
kid, a kid. People forget a lot of these artists who are now who they are. They started out as fucking kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have to remember that. Like some of the people today that we talk about, we make it seem like they just came up at their adult age and just
Mm-hmm.
got. These are kids who've been through the business as kids, been through the ups and downs, had to find their way through it. She
Adulthood.
was signed to Pharrell. That deal didn't work. Signed to Kanye. That didn't work. She damn near told y'all I was retired and I'm never coming
quit.
back.
She
I
quit.
quit. Made that work. Came back. Dropped a great album.
Like she's
Golden Globe. Like it's just too much shit to not sit there and acknowledge. Who else would have been
that's
icon?
literally
of
as I said. Who would have replaced her? That's
I'm not saying it's not other people.
not saying, but I'm saying who has had a better year than her? Honestly, in the last year,
Who's had a better year, but also who's had a better story, like a come up
redemption story.
Yeah, like she's one of those acts that easily could have just been pushed out the game.
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
And she
easily.
fought the fuck back.
I killed it. There was a fly rolling around.
It was
Sorry,
bothering
guys.
us so much.
And
I
I
want
killed
y'all
it.
to know, but I did not expect him to go.
Listen, sometimes
Go for
impromptu shit gotta happen.
Yo, Peter coming for you.
What?
To kill a fly? Oh, then y'all can come. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, Peter. I said, who's
Oh, you
Peter?
thought-
I was like, Peter Guns?
Peter Guns.
I was like, is he an animal like activist or something?
Oh.
Damn, there's another one. Joe, you got to get an exterminator.
Okay, Mr. Miyagi.
Don't wipe this on. Anyway.
Come on, y'all.
But
This how you
also,
know you've been in the backwoods. Just wipe that off.
what?
Scrape that off. That's a little scrape right now. Get that little gristle. There we go.
Hey, yo.
Gristle. Also, Tiana's been doing this for 20 years, bro. Give that woman her flowers.
Yeah, she did great. She did
Give
great.
that woman her flowers.
She did great. They also honored music executive Sylvia Rhone. First off, Kelly Rowland. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's few people in this business that I think if I saw it in person, I would be like speechless.
Stunned. And it's Kelly Rowland.
Like stunned. Her beauty is different.
She's beautiful. Even her voice.
That's a fact.
Her personality, how she carries herself, adds to it.
Like, this is gonna sound crazy. Beehive, don't kill me. But
No.
I'm with you.
I wish Kelly was the star
Of Destiny Child?
that Beyonce is. I wish there was a world where they both can be equal. And that's not to diminish Kelly's career, because Kelly has a great career.
She does.
And I went to the Brandy and Monica show, and Kelly opened up. I'm gonna be honest with you, she should have went later. If Kelly does her own songs and that Destiny Child shit and the way she performs on that stage,
100%.
a lot of y'all should just shut the fuck. Kelly is different.
She has a great career, but she doesn't have the Beyonce
Yeah,
career.
yeah.
Like, she's doing Lifetime movies like Merry Little Christmas and shit like that. Like, yeah. So it's not the same career, but I do think that Kelly Rowland deserves more flowers.
The way they applauded for her when they walked out, that was an applaud because she's Kelly Rowland, don't get me wrong, but they were applauding like that because they looked at her and said, holy shit, the beauty that just walked into this room naturally. I don't think, people get glammed up, the hair and all the makeup shit, and it's like, all right, cool, you stepped it up. I think when she take all that shit off,
She's still gorgeous.
she's still gorgeous.
No, 100%.
So Kelly Rowland, the award should have went to you.
No, it should not have, because Sylvia Rhone getting her flowers was my favorite part.
No, I love it. No, I listen.
I would say, don't disrespect Sylvia Rhone in front of me, please, at all.
I love that. I love that this year they were able to acknowledge an exec in the business, and there's a lot of people that they should acknowledge.
But Sylvia Rhone definitely.
But Sylvia Rhone, a woman in the business. I have a Sylvia Rhone experience, but I won't talk about.
Oh, I want to hear it though. Like, honestly, I will say
nothing bad.
Nothing. No, I figured it wasn't bad. I've never. So I don't work in music, but I wanted to work in music a long time ago in marketing. I wanted to be a music marketer. My homeboy worked at Atlantic. I saw a job. I was like, this is the beginning of my career. This is how I want to get to it. He told me no. I said, bitch, what the fuck? He was like, nah, you in this industry is not gonna. You're going to be a different person. You're not going to be the person that you like. So I've never gotten into it. But Sylvia Rhone has been somebody's career I've always followed, because every time I've heard anybody who worked in music talk about her, they talked about how classy she was, how supportive she was, how empathetic she was, how she was such an advocate for the people. Like, every interview I've seen with her, every time I've seen her speak, like, I am a stan of her. So I didn't even know she was getting this award. So when I heard her name, I actually screamed in the house because I was so shocked. Like, and even her speech and the way she talked about like accepting the award, I was in awe. I might play it every day, but that was also why.
I appreciate BET giving her an award, because I have my own thoughts about why she stepped away or stepped down from her label position. I don't think she actually stepped down. I think she was getting pushed out. And the industry try to push her out.
I believe so.
And
too.
at this point, you kind of go out with the grace that you have. And I love that BET took the moment to say, all right, listen, that's my opinion. I don't have any facts on it, but I don't think people like that ever get tired of working. And I also think that when you're really great at being exec,
you focus on creativity, when you prioritize back to certain like content conversations, when you prioritize creativity and originality sometimes versus what's hot and what makes money, I can see that being a point of contention. And she definitely was like, they all said it. She was prioritizing creativity. She saw things. She advocated for me when the people didn't fuck with my ideas. She was the one who was like pushing for me to do it. So yeah,
and I'm gonna keep it a buck. Sylvia, I don't know how old you are, but
still fine as shit.
You still look good.
Fine as shit.
I mean, I'm not trying to, but I wouldn't be against a little date. See where it goes.
Stop it.
What were your other highlights of the BET Awards? I'm gonna go through mine. What were your other highlights?
Kehlani performance. I love when artists can just go up there and well, first off, Ray and Kehlani and Thames just step in there, no hoopla, no background dancing, just singing, just women up there looking good and singing.
Thames performance.
Thames, you another one.
The nigga always goes back to the fucking, and I'm trying to talk about
not the fucking.
Okay.
Not the fucking. Yo, you know what? I think we need to acknowledge, and I'm making it my priority to acknowledge. And this might sound a little pandery, but fuck it, let it be what it is. I know this industry and how they treat dark skinned women in the space. How they've done it time after time, and they've tried to pedestal a lighter tone as if it's more appealing and more eye-worthy or easier to market.
Yeah, easier to market, more appealing.
Kelly Rowland, Thames, Coco Jones. There's a lot of beautiful women that in the space that I feel are beautiful acts, black women that don't get acknowledged for the beauty, just simple, never mind the talent. The beauty
they're stunning.
they're fucking stunning. Thames is beautiful. Kelly Rowland is beautiful. Coco Jones is beautiful. So that is what I want to say with Thames.
Okay.
Now vocally,
I take it back. I'm sorry.
No, vocally, her, Ray, Kehlani, y'all went up there and y'all showed y'all ass. Like I loved it, and I do think I do think we don't point out to how important that is, just for R&B acts today to be able to do that and not need the background singers or not need the hoopla. Like, just stand still and fucking Ray stood still and just sang her ass off with no shoes on and killed the house, and everyone stood up, looked at her like, what the fuck? Tiana Taylor, like, these are just people that you just know really give a fuck about the craft. And that feels good when you know you're gonna have to watch a show where a lot of the other artists ain't that and they're just marketed to be that, and you have no choice but to fucking clap along. Like, I'm still with the whole idea. I'm not really with the Spend That song. I'm not with it.
But I thought that moment that she had was very cute.
I do like the fact that she had the crowd give that, but that's not the moment that I want to be highlighted. That's not the music or the song that I want to represent what
Vern
I need music to be.
So Young Miami came out to
I hate that song.
I love it. It's the song of the summer, whether y'all like it or not.
I agree with you.
It's a catchy song.
It's the song of the summer.
It is.
Me personally, I dislike it.
It is. You saying it's catchy. It is the song of the summer. Period. There's no if.
No, there's no debate there.
Yeah. I just want to make sure Vern is clear about that. Not from you, from Vern, because I see how he's looking.
He's
It's a catchy song.
It is catchy. I agree, but
song of the summer.
No, we got it.
Okay, but
I just dislike men in the club really bopping to it.
Let niggas have things. Let niggas have.
That's
things.
for y'all.
It's not, because the men are enjoying it too. Let the niggas.
You know
have
what's so
things.
funny? I think that song is less for the women and more for us.
Yeah.
I swear to you.
Spend that shit. Like, come on.
Yeah, I see niggas in the club.
But also, what is wrong with the nigga enjoying the song?
No, nothing.
No, I'm asking Vern because he's the one who said it.
Oh, it's women talking about.
What's the wrong?
It's women
That's not
talking
what
about a dude spending that, and niggas is there like, oh, spend that shit.
Okay, women talk about spending shit in front of your face, and y'all still spend it on them.
The only pushback I have is that when Hot Boys drops, they drop "Girl Looks Good, Won't You Back That Ass Up." The song was made for them, but we love that shit too. We sing it. I'm not mad. Like,
put it in your mouth. Come on, right now.
Yeah, women still singing that. So
what's the
I'm not mad at that. The song can be made for women, but men find the same enjoyment.
The difference is that, we're singing it, we're singing along with it, and we're saying, back that ass up. And now they're singing along saying, where's all my scamming ass niggas?
And it's the
niggas are saying,
niggas.
where's my scamming ass niggas at? Not realizing that they saying, where my scamming ass niggas at? And then they saying, spend that shit. So to me, that's why I'm saying that's like,
what is it?
I don't agree, and I think men should have things. And if it's a catchy beat, why should women be dancing? If it's catchy enough that human mind in general is enjoying it, why can't the men enjoy it? Why niggas can't enjoy shit and not be labeled as being possibly gay, can't enjoy it. That's feminine, whatever the case may be.
I do think it's.
I mean, we could bop to it, but that's for y'all. Let y'all enjoy that.
Niggas enjoy things. Y'all barely have anything to enjoy. Y'all think y'all gotta be hard for so many things. Enjoy the fucking City Girl song.
We got Pop Smoke. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm with you on that. I do think at a certain point, a song is a song.
Yeah.
I don't want to get caught up in the lyrics of it or the topic or if it's made for a woman. And if it's a good enough tune, like when Little Kim's album dropped, none of that shit was made. When hardcore dropped, none of that shit was made for us. But let me tell you, I sang and rapped all that shit.
I was mad young and I was singing along to that shit. And I remember saying, whoa.
So
I can't sing this.
I
like
want to
this.
allow Young Miami. And first off, let's be clear. Young Miami had a moment where we thought it was over. So the fact that she came back and got a record,
Nah, she
I'm not mad.
She caught one.
I will
Not
be
mad.
the first to admit when she went on Joe and Jada and she previewed this song, I said I sounded like the fucking.
I thought they was gassing it, but
I know, yeah, me too. I sounded like the Sway interview. Hello, John from Illinois.
turn that shit
the fuck on, shit's ass. I said, what the fuck is wrong? Why is Joe and Jada gassing it? And I was in my car maybe a week and a half later, and that shit came on, and I was like,
But you know what?
Hold on,
Niggas
Young
like
Miami.
niggas like Joe
It's
and
a
Jada.
very catchy song.
Niggas
It's
like
it.
Joe and Jada.
can
They can
see.
spot
Yeah, a hit.
what's going to work. That's why they made the records they made. So I'm not.
That's a fact.
I'm not even mad at that.
Yeah, I thought they was gassing it. But what I was saying is she came out to present the BET Her Award, which I thought was very aligned. I think it just was I'll talk about this later.
Mm-hmm.
She came out to do the BET Her Award, and obviously she walked out to spend that. The whole audience got up and started singing it. So even when she tried to talk, they were actually still singing
That's
it.
fire. That's
doing
fire.
the dance. So like to the point where she was like, you could tell she was like trying to stay on task or whatever, but the audience wasn't even letting her. They were like literally performing the whole chorus. And I thought that was so fire because I'm like, you know, again, City Girls broke up. They thought JT is literally the better lyricist, obviously. She's a better rapper to me.
And I think she's more involved on the music and
Yes, she's a better lyricist. May be the wrong word. You're right. She's a better rapper. We thought Young Miami was a gimmick. She came out and she gave us that song.
Oh well, listen, she's still a gimmick.
She is, but she's a gimmick that is not
She got a hit.
It's
She
not.
caught
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
She got a solo hit.
Yeah. She's not talking about Diddy and the Roaches no more. Shout out to that.
You said you had an ISO moment for.
We're not done with talking about the BET Awards.
No. We've spent a lot of time.
No, we're
on
not
this.
because you missed a lot. I knew we were going to spend a lot. I literally tweeted we could do the whole podcast about the BET Awards. We've missed so many key moments that I'm not moving on.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I'm not moving on.
Okay. Can we rush through them?
No.
We can't do a whole podcast about the BET Awards.
Why not?
It ain't. No. Can we get
I'm
through
not
it?
rushing through Lauryn Hill's tribute. You didn't watch it, but I'm not rushing through.
No. I want us to get to the tributes. The tributes.
That tribute was one of the most beautiful tributes I've ever seen in my life. I will never get over that tribute in my life. So I'm not rushing through it. You missed one of the best tributes I've ever seen, ever.
Okay. Why was it the best tribute you ever seen?
It was just very intentional. First of all, they had Tanya Trotter and her husband from War and Treaty, the woman who sang Joyful, Joyful with her. Mm-hmm. That's who opened up the tribute. You making this face is making me want to slap you, actually. No. I'm bad.
Okay. The girl from Sister Act.
Yes.
All right, that's peace. All right, wow.
No, it's not peace.
Nobody cares.
No.
Nobody care about the girl from Sister Act.
Fuck is she?
No.
Nah,
Now let's get it. Now she can sing. She can sing, but
I can't have this discussion with
I
y'all.
can't joke. I can't joke.
Not with this
Yo,
tribute.
sound like she wanted to
I'm
kill.
actually
Like,
very serious about this tribute. I was
oh,
emotional.
no.
I was emotional about that tribute.
okay, we got it.
But
Diane
you saying that is crazy.
Diane tried to sing. Did she start with Joyful, Joyful?
Yes, they did Joyful, Joyful.
They did it together or just by herself?
No, it was her and her husband. He was on the piano.
Okay, all right, that's peace.
Stop saying that. You're actually gonna be upset. I feel like this about how you feel about Michael stuff. So I need you to actually be serious right now. Take a minute and laugh and get it out.
Wait.
Because I'm pissed. I'm getting pissed.
Her husband can play the piano. He's good. All right, so they do Joyful, Joyful. And then what happens after Joyful? That's my shit. Don't get me wrong, though.
Yo, what?
Now, in the movie, that's the best part of the movie.
I could sing when that came on.
They did Joyful. She did Joyful, Joyful. And then it went directly, and the way they actually brought it in was one of the best transitions also on an award show, but they did it to Joyful to Ready or Not by it was SZA and Doechii.
Okay.
SZA's titty
I heard that
was falling out. I didn't even realize because it was falling out. She had to perform the whole time like this.
Okay.
Which is crazy.
I seen that come across the timeline.
I didn't even realize because they were so good. SZA and Doechii, Thames and Tierra Whack, Doja Cat and Nas for I Rule the World, Rhapsody and Lizzo, Lawrence Children did all. Sayla, they didn't do it together. They did different ones.
Sayla was.
They were talking about her vocals. They were like, oh, she was doing bad vocally, which she wasn't perfect. But for the song that she sang, it was perfect. And then also, I think that she can sing and she was a little nervous. But the way Lauren reacted, she said, she said, I'm only doing this for you, mommy. So I guess maybe her mom is trying to encourage.
She's probably not
but also, I think it looks like her mom is trying to encourage her to do more things and like step into her light. And the way Lauren reacted, like she kept mouthing, you got this. You're doing great. Like it was such a beautiful moment. Common and Queen Latifah also performed. And then they weren't going to do Killing Me Softly. And then Lauren got there. She was like, hey, you're not going to do it. So she performed. And then her speech was so amazing and uplifting. Like, I promise you, I want to download that 30 minutes and put it on my phone and watch that shit like, I really feel like you need to watch it. I'm very emotional.
I gotta go watch it.
You didn't watch it?
I seen clips of it from my boy
Watch
Nico.
it in its entirety. Watch the tribute, her get up on stage, her speech, and then her get back on stage. That's how they closed the BET Awards. I just think it was a very beautiful tribute. It was very intentional. And Lauryn Hill has been eating for 30 years off of this one album. And I think that we also forget, like we make the jokes about being her being late and all this stuff. And I literally was watching it. I was like, yeah, that bitch could be late. She could be late whenever the fuck she wants. She gave us much. We don't give Lauren enough credit. And I think that that's why I was also so.
I think we do.
No, I think a lot of people don't.
I don't.
What?
And this is why I got upset, because I can tell by the way he responded that he wasn't.
I love Miseducation. I love the score. And to me, that alone makes her the legend she is. But I do think we put a little more dip on the chip.
No.
You wildin'.
That's cool. That's how I feel.
Absolutely wildin'.
I feel like I think she's definitely due a tribute in this form and fashion, but I don't think she's in the midst of female rappers. I consider her more of just the overall artist. I don't really look at her as because her project isn't a rap album to me. The classic album that we got from her is not a rap album.
It's a mix of rap.
That's
and R&B.
That's a R&B. That's an R&B album with a mix of some rap verses.
I think it's a mix of both. I think it's a hybrid.
It's equal. No, it's not the same. If you go listen to Miseducation, there's way more vocals than it is rapping on there. That's not even a debate.
Miseducation is in my top 3
albums,
R&B, rap. No, top 3 albums, period.
Miseducation is one of the best albums ever created.
Yes.
Right? But
but how do you how somebody have
the same way how a lot of people have said, and I never get mad at anyone when they say this, when people say, yo, Big can't be in your top 5 because he only gave us 2 albums, right? I don't agree with that. But when someone else says that, I allow them to have that because he didn't give us a total full look at what his discography could have been, right? I don't agree with that. Cool.
Because why can't it be a great album even if it's only one?
I never said it wasn't a great album.
No, I'm saying people said they can't be in their top 5. Why can't it? It's an amazing album.
I'm saying you can have that person in your top 5.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I don't have that person there because it's a very small body of work. And it's not like the person passed where they couldn't continue to do work. They just have not done more work. And the work that they have done after that just wasn't quality. So I'm not saying that she should get tributed for her work in the Fugees and for that album for sure. But I think we put a little bit more dip on it than what it's been in totality.
I think
I hear you, but I
don't agree.
And I'm not expecting to agree, but
that we've gotten this body of work from her, and it is so impactful that people are still moved by it. Like 30 years later, that people are not just like from the tribute, but actually people are still listening to the album, still moved by it. People are still hearing it for the first time and are like, what the fuck is this? It's still applicable, and it still moves people in a way, not just where it comes musically, emotionally, spiritually, all these things. It's still relatable. It's timeless. So to say that,
the project itself
has
is
a little
timeless.
bit too much drip on this chip.
No, I didn't say that project. The project does not have
the project
her.
comes from, to say
When a lot of
she has
people-
too much
said
drip on her
people
chip.
put more.
when a lot of people speak to the creation of the project and
But still.
it not really being a project that she fully crafted, and actually people having to sue and having to fight for their rights and saying they created and helped create that album, some of that dip to me gets taken off. When I hear about the actions of the being late or the you can't call her, it's just certain things that it's just kind of like, don't get me wrong, you are who you are, and we're gonna always respect that, but it ain't the output that I would want for me to say that this person is in my elite level. And that's just me. I'm not talking about nobody else. I think Lauryn Hill is a great artist. I think the album that she gave us will always be a classic. I think it's one of the greatest albums ever put together. Mm-hmm. I think she got with, it's the same thing when people talk about Michael creating Off the Wall and Thriller. You cannot make that without Quincy. So I give a lot of respects to the people who helped her make that album as well. I haven't seen her do anything else after that needed that type of esteem, at least with Michael, at least with Prince, at least with some of these other people. I've seen it done when they walked away from certain collaborations. I just never seen her do anything that stood out to me away from that Fuji Score album and Miseducation.
I just don't
And that's just it.
I don't understand why that's not enough.
It's not for me. For y'all it can be. It's not for me.
But Biggie's 2 albums was enough.
No, I just told you for Biggie's not away from this conversation. Yeah, that's why I use that as an example. So when people use that as the example,
But
like,
you said you don't agree, but you understand.
Yeah, I don't.
So if you don't agree, so you think that
because
Biggie's 2 are enough.
because Biggie's 2 for me are classics, and I also seen what he did with No Way Out, and that's also a classic. I've also seen what he did with Little Kim, and that was also a classic. So I've seen him do not just for himself, but I've seen him done it for other people. For Lauryn, I've only seen it done within the group. Also, Wyclef and Pras can't be taken away from that collaboration, so I also give them credit for that too, especially when Wyclef and Jerry Wonder were big creators of the score. And then when I talk about Miseducation, we cannot take away her contribution. Of course, it is her album, but there are people who helped create that album to make it be what it is.
There's also people who help with Biggie too.
Yeah, exactly.
Every album is helped.
I've seen it done more. I've seen it just like when people talk about Andre 3000 and they say that they don't feel like he should be given that. It's the same thing. There's a lot of people who go against that too and say, yo, Andre 3000 is top 5. I'm not saying that they can't think that. I'm just saying for me, with you not giving a certain level of output, I don't put that level of dip on your chip as compared to me doing with someone else who has done it album after album after album after album. I just don't. I'm sorry.
I just feel like if the thing that they created is impactful enough, who are we to question what the top 5 because they didn't give us more of it?
Oh no, I'm not saying the question. I'm saying everyone is allowed to put who they want in their top.
But what I'm saying is,
I just don't put that person
just because
in.
they didn't give us more of it does not mean that the body of work is disqualifying them. But that's just my personal opinion. Because like, what if that is the only reason she's on this earth?
My criteria, cool. My criteria
was to move people with this album that is so
cool.
impeccable.
And y'all can have the dip on the chip for her that y'all want. My criteria don't include it.
But that's not what you originally said. You said I don't like that people put so much. So that's not
because I'm speaking of what I don't like.
But yeah, but it's like you just said let the
well,
people put the dip on the chip.
So
guys, we got it. We all like what we like. Let's move on to the next thing.
Leave Miss Lauryn alone, man.
Please.
Emanny love editing the conversation where his shit start contradicting. I just want y'all to do the research.
Hey, listen,
Boogie, we love you, baby.
Hey, listen, the dip ain't on the chip for me. We got it.
There you go. But that's okay.
There we go. And other people who think like me.
The D'Angelo tribute was also amazing. I think it was very. You didn't say, but also they did. Erica Campbell.
When did the BET Awards come out?
Last night.
Oh yeah, I was.
Yeah. But what you call, and then Erica Campbell did a tribute to Richard Smallwood, and she sang. She looked amazing, stunning. I'm sorry, you want to end now?
Yeah, I definitely want to get off of BET. I don't care anymore. It was great. Don't get me wrong. I can't wait to see next year.
We gave him like a solid 50 minutes.
But also, he wants to move on to talk about current topics. Like,
No. I want to talk. Well, because there's other things that happen that I feel are still musically as relevant.
Go ahead, let's move on.
And
I actually don't want to do my ISO moment anymore.
We just had.
He pissed me off too much.
We just had a Verzuz.
Yes, go ahead.
That to me, be honest,
Or the wash.
was
Niggas put him in the spin cycle.
was the wash that we said it was going to be up here. I felt like Saya wore the Pretty Ricky shirt ahead of time, knowing that they was going to win.
Period.
I said it on here and I said it on other platforms that I think people forget B2K only had 2 albums. And both albums came out in the same year. And they broke up that very next year, right after their movie came out. B2K's success was very quick and ended very quickly.
Yeah.
So it feels
and went down.
Yeah, it feels like the team just was there for like 10 plus years and consistent, and they just weren't. So, and I also remember the type of music that they made was for teen boppers.
Yeah.
And those teen bopper songs, while they're still good records, did not grow up with us and hit the same way as 30, 40-year-old people.
I will say though, there were 40-year-olds screaming and running to grab B2K shirts when they was throwing it into the.
Oh no!
And my god sister is 4 years older than me, so 45. She's about to be 45. She was a B2K stan when they came out. Like she was like, I'm embarrassed to go to the concert, but I'ma still go when they were like at their peak. But they still made teeny bopper music for me. Like even I didn't know a lot of the B2K songs when we went to the concert. And I was like, oh, I can see why niggas like this. Like, this is cute. But Pretty Ricky, they gave us substance.
Yeah. And let alone the substance, they gave us records that the subject matter we give a fuck about today, which was all fucking.
Pleasure P can sing.
Pleasure P, well, the saving grace for their group, and I seen a lot of people comparing it to the Locks and Dipset moment. And people saying, well, Pleasure P got on his Jadakiss shit. And it was like, Pleasure P has always been able to actually sing.
Yeah.
I went to the tour he went up there and sang as well. The stage performance was always dedicated to the type of crowd that's going to be in the audience today, which is older women. So they're going to want to see a nigga grind on a chick in a chair. I don't want to see it, but hey, do what you got to do.
And you always spoke and said that Pleasure P been saving them too, so.
Well, Pleasure P you could tell he actually gives a fuck about the singing aspect of the shit. The challenging Amarion to kind of step up and sing too. Pleasure, not listen.
I'm about to say, well, he was like, let's hear y'all sing it a cappella. I said, hold on now.
Pleasure, stop.
Let's not ruin the verses.
Stop. But on top of that, what I don't like is you doing that because you can't pretend like the rest of your group ain't the same level of the rest of the niggas in B2K.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Blue and Spectacular and Slickum, they have verses and all that, but
I was about to say Free Slickum, but I can't remember what he went in there for.
Well, he's not. I don't think he's away. I think they said he's dealing with some substance abuse things and mental. Because I think Amarion had asked the same thing, like, "Yo, where's Slickum at?" But he wasn't saying it on some like
dickhead shit.
He was actually curious to like where he's at. So someone came out and was like, "Yo, this is the reason why he's not with us." And they've been touring for a little bit without him.
But I thought he was in jail because he was in jail.
Yeah, he was. But I don't know if he's still in. I don't know if he's released. If he's either way, I hope you're doing well. If you're in there for something really crazy, go sit.
Yeah, don't free him if it's
they don't need to be free. I'm not for to free you if you should be in there.
Don't free him if they don't need to be free.
In there, stay in there.
But the verses to me was simple and plain. B2K got their ass whipped, and it was belt to ass real quick. Pretty Ricky. It just shows they just have a better stage show when you strip away the actual choreography and really connecting with the fans. They were a little not too arrogant, but they were a little pushy because I seen moments where he would just stop and do full acapellas with songs when it was B2K turn. And if I'm on the other side, now I'm just frustrated because now you're just stopping and stepping on my whole performance. And if I'm already losing, it's like, all right, my nigga, like, come on. Like,
I feel like
it's a
what
bit
happened
much.
with Tyrese and Tank too.
That's why I ain't like that one either. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna say once again, I'm kind of over the picks that's being selected for this. The one before this was French Montana and Rick Ross. I wasn't really crazy for that one.
I watched in pieces, but I didn't really watch that one. I did enjoy this one, but I enjoyed it more so like I told you I like R&B beef. When the R&B niggas be arguing, I be like, this is so silly. It's so entertaining. But also I like hearing like right? Reminiscing and singing along with the verses. So I really enjoyed it.
Versus, can we get, if there's any world where this will ever happen, and I doubt it will, can we get a Mary versus somebody, even though there ain't too many people that can fuck with Mary outside of the nigga?
Ooh, Mary versus
Mary should be, because they did
D'Angelo solo, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Mary could do Mary versus Mary.
Just give us something to where somebody can go up there and showcase their catalog. Mariah Carey. Give us somebody at this point that is gonna draw to just something, because the competition aspect, the niggas is not bringing it. Let's get back to the females. Maybe the women. I
had on my Jill Scott and Erykah Badu versus merch yesterday.
Yeah,
listen, fire. They need to bring.
Let's get back.
Restore the feeling.
And I think it'll still be classy. We'll still be able to take away the bravado out of it while still being able to have the competition. Even if you got to get back to some of the oldies, like let's get some other shit. Bro,
I don't think nobody wants that smoke with Mary though.
There's only one person that will really watch that person. And he locked up. He ain't coming out. That's it.
You know how I feel when we start talking about Robert.
I didn't even want to say his name. I'm just saying to you, if we had to pick somebody that would make a perfect versus to do like a gender, like, because we haven't had that yet. We haven't had
a gender against gender.
So
I ain't gonna lie though.
Damn. If we could do that, that's what R&B would
Mary,
need right now.
I love you, baby. You live up the block for me, but my man that's locked up will wash you.
No, but see, that's funny. I don't think it's the wash that people think.
It won't be the wash that people think, but it will be the entertainment that we want.
It will be the moment we need in R&B to appreciate.
We don't need him.
But we don't need that. So
we don't need
we
him.
can't get that. So figure it out with somebody else, please. I don't know if we have much more to say about this versus.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think we should switch it up though. I think we need to hit the next music topic though, since we're on music.
We can
because I don't got much to say about that either.
Oh, what?
CB versus Usher.
Oh, we just I just wanted to acknowledge the CB and Usher tour kicked off in Denver. The biggest part of it I wanted to just say was I was glad that they have Mario and Eric Bellinger on stage. They brought them out, let them do songs of their own, and they also had them doing backgrounds. I hope they make that a normal thing in every city. Do that with different R&B acts. I think that'd be dope. Lloyd, Sammy, whoever else, Miguel, whoever the fuck else you can get to come out there.
What happened to Miguel?
He did his last album wasn't really the shit that I felt we needed, but Miguel is still Miguel. So if this is the R&B tour and this is to really highlight and even do it with the women, fuck it. Every show have a spotlight for male acts, female acts, old, new, whoever the fuck you want, and give them the platform to be seen in stadiums. Because this isn't just this ain't no tour. This is a stadium. This ain't a Best Buy. Yeah. This is MetLife. This is big.
MetLife.
Prudential Center,
I thought, because we had Eric Bellinger at the JBP, and I asked him. I said, "Yo, if you got a call from one of them to go sing backgrounds, would you do it?" And I only ask because when you're trying to establish your mark as a solo act and a main act, you don't always want to be seen behind somebody. I thought the great balance was I not only got a chance to perform my own song, but I also did backgrounds for you. And I thought that was super dope.
What was his answer?
His answer was yes, but I would also ask if I can get a spot.
I say that because
that was dope.
I saw him at the Jagged Edge Lloyd concert, and I've always been an Eric Bellinger fan. I think he's an amazing vocalist. Yeah. His songs are fire, and we were a little disappointed with his performance because he did a lot of other people's songs instead of his own. And I'm like, I didn't come here to hear you sing somebody else.
Well, the songs he probably
did he
performed with the
write
joints he
them?
wrote.
Yeah.
I know, but that's still not
but
the point.
I know.
That's
I know.
cool. I understand what you're saying. And yes, he could have written them, but also you have written some amazing stuff. You've put out albums that are fire, and this is your opportunity. People are coming to see you do this, but you are, again, going to what you think is the popular thing because you think that's
safe.
whatever.
He went to a safe place.
The struggle is when you get so much acknowledgement for those things, and it feels like those are the things that are leading you into these doors, you almost have no choice but to keep leaning into it. But I know a lot of background singers who started out as acts.
Yeah.
And
Bernard.
well,
Oh, you mean I'm thinking the other way around? Sorry.
Yeah, like Gene Noble, Avery Wilson. Like these are dudes who are shit. Even Duran Bernard still goes and sings backgrounds for fucking Erykah Badu. Like
I think now that's just.
That's him just
that's
doing.
just a. Let me pull up for the fun of it.
No,
But
that's like he's literally like
Family.
that's just like yeah. So I understand that, but when you act that gets kind of feel like you get pigeonholed into that to get the opportunity to go ahead and showcase your own shit is hard enough to do. So the fact that Usher and CB, who already have relationships with him, were able to do that, that's fire.
I think that's fire.
So
I hope
they do that every show. A new joint. Lloyd to me is another nigga that don't get enough props. I hope to see Lloyd on this run. Let Lloyd do Atlanta or New Orleans one
because he's also been picking back up now too.
Yes,
which I'm glad for him. I saw a few clips. I did not see what Eric Bellinger's performance was. I hope that he wore something better because his last few performances, whoever's his stylist, he been looking like
Eric Bellinger and Mario was wearing the same thing, like the jumpsuit thing, and I think it was all like a creative.
A part of a thing. Okay, all right, because last few times, but also Chris Brown and Usher did not look like they were performing at the same concert in the clips that I saw. None of this shit was cohesive. Like Usher came out in a full suit, a red suit with a black shirt and an Hermes belt. Chris Brown was wearing all leather and jorts, and I was like,
but I love that though.
I don't know. I feel like the part of me is I like things to look cohesive. It can still be uniquely you, but I feel like I like things to tell a story and look a little bit cohesive. And it just felt like, I don't know. I just was like,
I think you jumping through two different generations of hits. I don't want to see Chris up there looking too young. I don't want to see. I don't want to see Usher up there looking too young.
No.
And Chris looking too old. I think they did. And I already knew that they were going to do a back and forth of the set where I'll do 5 records. You do. I knew that was going to happen. I thought that was perfect.
Yeah, I think that was perfect. I think that they don't have to look young and look old, but I think they could look like they're going to the same place. That's just the only thing I said. I think it's just going to be a little bit more flow.
Well, I'm going to go.
Tell a story.
I'm going to see that show, and I'm looking forward to it. And it's the first time I'll be seeing Chris Brown perform, so I'm looking forward to that.
Okay.
This next shit, now we don't know how true this is.
Yeah.
It's being reported. But it's being reported that 50 Cent will be performing at Donald Trump Jr.'s MAGA millionaire, 4th of July party. First off, I just want to be very clear. The MAGA millionaire 4th of July party, while it don't sound like it's going to be fun, and I am not MAGA, something tell me that shit going to be lit.
Yo, 100%.
I'm MAGA.
I
want to go.
Well, we know
I want to go.
He's a MAGA representative.
4-5, baby. I don't want to get mad at me.
I think
because I'm just like, why do you have to say
you have to ignore it. You have to ignore it.
MAGA, baby.
Well, I can't. It's hard to ignore it when we bring him onto a podcast and have a microphone.
But
make America great again, baby.
No.
Okay, we will not. Okay, we will not be saying that. But I will say
no, because the fact that he's laughing just also pisses me off too. Because it's a joke to you.
Gotta ignore it.
But no,
I know it pisses her off.
You have to. You have to learn how to ignore certain things.
I don't have to ignore somebody who's on a podcast that we have and we invite him back to say it.
He's going to continue to say it.
Or we could just stop inviting him back.
We can't do that just because he said it.
It's not happening.
No, we can't do that.
That's not happening.
Why not?
Well, because we can't. Okay, now this is why I wanted to ask this.
Why not?
This is why I'm asking about the 50 Cent thing, right? So let's just say 50 is performing. 50 at this point is someone that we've appreciated. We've had our back and forths with, our feelings of he does this, we like it. He does this, we don't like it, this and this and that, right? I think all of us, whether we know it or not, we know someone who either aligns with something that we don't align with, or has no problem with aligning themselves for profit with something that we don't really follow. So I would never feel comfortable going to a MAGA event for money, right? Is there a price that they can pay me today to go entertain at a MAGA event? I don't know. I do think that if I had enough cachet to where I can say, I want $5 million, I might go.
You're gonna need more than that.
More than what?
You need more than $5 million. Come on now.
Nigga, do you see how much we make? What the fuck is he talking? No,
Just
nigga.
with taxes alone, that's 2.5.
Yeah.
Nigga, I accumulated, the taxes. Yeah, 2.5 for one day is more than I've gotten in quite some time.
But what if you lose fucking half of your?
Now that's what you have to consider.
Yeah,
that's why.
Now
That's
someone like
exactly
50 Cent. So now someone like 50 Cent, who has always moved the way he wanted to move, who it seems like no matter what he does, never loses. I can kind of understand why he says, fuck that, I'm gonna take the check.
But I don't think he's ever done anything like this, has he?
No.
No, I think he actually approved for Trump to walk out to his music or something. Like he's had some questionable
Those are
things.
like silly social media.
I think those
things.
that's a silly social media thing. But I think what you're saying, Joe, like that's like a clip. That's not you actually being present. It's them using something that's a publicly known whatever. And again, him approving it could be a little bit shaky, but I don't think it's as big as him actually performing for this thing.
Yeah. Okay, so 50 Cent, the character he is, and I only said that the $5 million thing would be for me because if I did something like that, the money would have to be worth me risking people
everything that you built.
Right, and $5 million is
and that's
still,
why I said it ain't a lot. It's 2.5.
Well, I can do some shit with 2.5.
I also don't think there's a number that I could do any of this stuff for because, and this is why I get so upset when Vern says this stuff and laughs, because I've seen people who have been affected by this Make America Great, whose families have been tore up, who have been in America for 40 years, and now their parents who are on dialysis now have to go back to an island and died because they weren't able to get the proper care because they were immigrant. So things like that upset me, and that's why when you are like, ignore it because he's laughing, I cannot. I've had cousins who've like been in the middle of their process, been canceled, like get their process stopped and get sent back to Antigua. They're not in as bad as a space as some of my friends. But for me, it's not a joke. So that's why you say shit like that.
But being here for 40 years and not getting your papers, that
doesn't mean that. But the thing is,
you should have been got your papers.
You have access to the money to be able to get your papers. If people are with people, those papers aren't cheap. That process isn't easy. Do you know the full extent of that process?
I don't, but
exactly
being here for 40 years and not having your
but that's
if you were come up here with the idea thinking that you're going to be able to get that process, it takes sometimes up to 3 years if you have the money, if you have the income accessible. So if you think you're coming up here and are taking a chance and are going out on a limb to actually do that and make a better life for your family, and then money gets sold up, you for some reason you lose your job and the money that you thought was coming isn't, but now your family is rooted here, your kids are in school, you don't want to uproot them. Do you leave them so that way you can go back to the country? No, you try to work your way through.
I don't think anything is an obsolete.
You're talking about in a short time span. I'm talking about 40 years.
No, but hold on, but
that's more than enough time to save up and get your papers.
But for some
maybe
people,
for you that's a
for
privilege.
some people that could be the case. For
and
some
people
people
working and getting the income tax returns and all of that. Like,
but you're not getting an income tax return if you.
No, people are here getting their income tax returns that are illegal. I mean, not that are illegal.
They're not. You don't get income tax returns
when you're here on a visa. A lot of people are here on visas.
But they still, not everybody gets an income tax return. Some people pay taxes and they tax you when you are up here on a visa additionally.
So let's
get your priorities straight and stop spending on some bullshit.
But that's a very blanket. That's a very blanketed.
That's what I'm saying. This is why you can't ignore it.
Because if you here 40 years and you can't save up money to get your papers, come on.
That's a very blanketed.
That's your fault.
That's a blanketed way to look. That's a blanket.
It's literally the system way the citizen.
I don't even know how. I'm a citizen, so I don't know how much it costs. But I'm assuming that in 40 years you could have saved up the money to get your papers.
Okay, let me just say why that's not a real way to look at things. Because in 40 years, you would say that a lot of people can save up to do a lot of different things that they aren't able to do. Like if you're already in a certain housing situation and you say to someone, yo, you want to be in a different housing situation, save up to do that. It's like, I can't, because I still have to pay to live here. I also have to pay for everything else.
My
I'm not able to
kids.
put shit to the side. So I'm literally stuck in a situation where I'm only able to grasp this, and I can't do enough to do the other things.
And then
I
also
also do think that there are people who get comfortable in just a situation.
100%. I'm not going to say
let that go.
but I don't think that is the
But
majority.
I don't think a blanketed way of addressing this is the proper way to do
Exactly.
it. So
And
I
then-
do see a world where this is unfair for people. First off, this country is built off of immigrants.
Immigrants.
The idea of anyone
Built
coming
off
here
of
and saying
immigrants.
that I have ownership. Now, being born here is it's a different birthright that you have to America. I get that. But when we talk about how America was built
and how they treat
and
immigrants,
how they treat immigrants,
and how we've been
it's kind of
systematically
hard.
put
It's kind of hard to not acknowledge that people are put in places where you're not able to get to that point to where you can do things like this.
And then you're talking about people need to have, they should save them and have the access. Systematically, we have not, without education in America, you cannot actually have the access to the money that's getting you more. So you're always in this kind of paycheck to paycheck cycle. So, but you can't get the education because you don't have your papers. So that way you can't enroll in school, but then you're trying to work to get the money to get to do this. So saying that and putting that on somebody who's worked 40 years and has done it legally, trying to put their kid through school, trying to make sure that their family is good without abandoning them and actually being there, present in their family's lives.
How did they get here? They got here legally or illegally? Illegally?
They probably came on a plane and stayed.
And
But
whose
what
fault
does
is
that have to do, Vern? And this is why I can't ignore it, because this is the way he's saying it. It's so
Because
blanketed.
whose fault is that?
But
if you came on a plane legally, you should have went through the proper measures.
But you don't even know what the measures are. So for you to speak so blanketly without doing the research and just
if
talking,
you came here legally and now you stood past your time, you're here illegally, then you don't belong here.
I think. I think.
Actually, we should move on because
I think.
I can't.
I think.
If we go to another country and we stay past our time, they're gonna get us up out of there.
100%. But what I'm saying is, to do it in the way that America is doing is very different than the way the other countries are doing it. And the way that you are talking so matter-of-factly when you actually have no research or education into the process is exactly why people are so upset at people who claim MAGA. Because you say it because you're not saying you specifically, but in general, most people are blindly following a leader because it suits their needs, but they're actually not doing the research and the impact it actually is having on the community that is around us. So you making
he has not been in office for 40 years. So people that are getting deported now, that's still their fault.
I would love I would love.
Can laugh all you want.
I'm
go through the proper channels, and if you want to stay here.
Having a conversation with you actually reminds me why people feel the way about MAGA. So thank you.
I would love to get back to the 50% aspect of this.
We should absolutely.
Please.
We should absolutely. I actually agree with you now because this has made me feel better.
Can we acknowledge? Can we get to what do we feel about the possibilities of 50 Cent doing this show if he does it? So once again, 50 has done some things in the past that we've looked past, even though it's went against our moral compass. I don't appreciate or agree with how he addresses people within beefs, especially women, especially how he did the T.I. and Tiny shit. I don't agree. But guess what? It has not stopped me from listening to 50, and it has not stopped me from obtaining or watching any of his products, anything that he does, right? I don't align with anything MAGA, right? If he does this show, where does 50 stand?
I'm gonna look at him different.
Okay. For me, I hate to say it, I've already expected 50 to possibly do shit like this.
I didn't.
So I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think it would affect his bottom line. I almost think it would probably, sad to say, I think it would help because I think urban culture has already accepted 50 for who he is, good, bad, or indifferent, and just have always said, well, that's just 50. 50 is one of those people that we've always just give, yeah, that's just 50. And we brush it off. And I don't know if it's an industry. I don't know if it's an industry thing. I don't know if it's a fear thing. I don't know if it's a matter of like not caring enough when it comes to him and just already being like conditioned to accepting whatever 50 does. But if they told me next week 50 went ahead and did the show and he went home with 10 mil, whatever, I would just say that was just 50 taking 10 mil. Do I think he aligns with MAGA? No. Do I think he aligns with anything? No. I think 50 aligns with 50.
Do you think he'll troll? Do you think he'll say something like that? Like, yo, I'm doing this.
I think 50 will do whatever he wants. I think he will take this
50's
moment.
the
He'll
biggest troll in the
troll.
world.
He'll turn this moment into now making. He'll be the person to walk out with a MAGA hat.
Yeah.
And then the next week tell you, nigga, that shit they mean nothing. And guess what the industry would do? Just be like, oh, that was 50 just
that's
being
50.
50.
I think that if he really is doing this, he's definitely going to troll. If he is, I don't know if he is. I will look at him a little different because I'm like, there has to be a limit to me. Like, no matter how bad you are, how whatever, where's the limit of integrity? Where's the limit of like decency? Like where does the petty stop? Because we be like, oh, it's 50, it's petty, it's silly. But now this is past petty. This is what do you need this money for? That you are going to alienate? Like that's what I'm saying.
But what does anybody need the
Who
money
he's
for?
going to alienate though?
I'm not addressing you with this conversation.
A lot of people.
So
A lot of people.
a lot of people. And
Yeah,
that's,
he would.
No.
yes.
Yeah, I think anytime.
That's
I
what
think
I'm not talking
anytime.
about
I
this
think.
conversation.
I think anytime. Even if, let's just say he went on the other side, because 50 is big business. He's not just appealing to our demographic. He also appeals to MAGA whoever the fuck, right? He might go ahead and appease those people who align on that side, but then there's a demographic of us who sit on this side who now feel like, all right, fuck it, we don't fuck with that. And let's just say he was to come out tomorrow and say, man, fuck MAGA, I ain't fucking with none of that, boom, boom, boom. He now removes himself from appealing to those people. I think he's decided he's going to stay the straight line. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. Nigga, I'm 50. I can be whoever the fuck I want to be. Can't nobody tell me I can't. And I think he's moved like that for quite some time, that we've just accepted anything 50 do to be just him being petty or just him trolling. And as long as he stays that and never aligns totally with something, he got free reign to do whatever he wants. I think 50 can 100% be the person to walk down the street with Mom Donnie tomorrow, and then 2 weeks later be at the MAGA fest.
I don't think he has free range to. I don't even know. I think I am a little bit shocked that he is doing it. I think that I expect him to do a lot of shit. But something I expect him to do a lot of shit. But something about this, I'm still kind of like, are we sure?
He might even be doing it now just for the headlines, and then right before be like, no, I'm not doing that.
He might not even be doing it. It might just play into it just because it's
I'm
headline.
about to say because they also saying Ja Rule's doing it. They also say
they said Busta Rhymes,
Busta
Nelly.
Rhymes. So there's like a bunch of people that it's not confirmed that they say is doing it.
Once again, let me just say, let's just say all them niggas is performing. That shit gonna be lit. 4th of July at the at Mar-a-Lago. It got to be at Mar-a-Lago.
Ooh, go golfing. Then
You
hit the show.
This nigga right here, yo, moving
I'm trying to
along.
book my tea time, B.
No, all right. See now you we gonna find a special place for you. Sad. Let's get serious.
Let me look at the
Let's get serious.
topic.
There is not a joke aligned in this.
Not at all.
If you happen to find one, though, text it.
Yo, it was strong. Yo,
I'm just saying, we can. There's always some type of humor in everything to just brighten up our day.
nah, ain't no humor.
When we feel sad, we can find.
Even my dark humor wasn't going to say that.
I
So
know.
just start.
Right.
Just
I believe it was a 9.9. I could be wrong.
no, I think you're wrong. I think it was like 7.5.
Yeah, it was like a 7 point.
Well,
I will say I don't even know how you got.
It
to
looked like a
9.9.
9.9.
It did the damage of the 9 point. It did the terrible damage.
Venezuela was impacted by earthquake this past weekend. Right now, it's saying the death toll has risen to about 1,500. Still rising. People still.
They're still finding people in the wreckage.
It's so sad because even one of the soccer players for their team,
Whole family
whole family gone.
wife,
Wife, two kids, found in the rubble. condolences to him and condolences to everybody that just lost family.
It was
Just
affected in general.
Yo, I saw a video of a guy walking down his building. And as he was getting closer and closer to the end, you started to see the impact of what was happening in the building. And the other videos I was seeing, people rescuing people and all that. First off, I want to speak to the bravery of some people that even in that moment, they still kick into gear of let's help others. Because I'm not going to lie to you. In that moment, I want to believe that my human side would kick in and want to help others too. But I saw a clip where some families ran out, left the dog there. They left grandma there. Like, for real. Like, I saw that and I was like, as much as it looks fucked up, and it is, but when you going through that, your human instinct is to save self, right?
I don't even know if it's human instinct to save self. I think that you have to they probably had to make hard decisions. Like, it's not, do I save myself? It's like, do I get all of us killed and then the kids will grow up with no whatever? You've already lived life. Am I going to go back and fix the dog? Like, I want to save the dog. It's not even about like, yo, it's me or you, the dog. It's like, damn, I want to, but I have to make a strategic and decision for me and my family. Which either way, it's fucked up.
And how about if you physically incapable of helping somebody else out?
That's
like,
the other part.
You can't grab them. So what, do you stay with them and die with them, or do you just go?
That's what I'm saying. All those things, especially when you're even thinking about it, us sitting in a studio is a very hard pill to swallow. So like, imagine when you're actually in the mess, shit is shaking, like you don't know what's going on, you don't know where relief is. Like, I remember how scared I was my first earthquake in the Bay, and that shit was like a 2.7. It was literally the middle of the day, and in the middle of the night, 4 a.m. It was like a 3.2, probably the max. It felt somebody lifted my bed up and dropped it. I thought it was a ghost in my fucking apartment.
How about the earthquake we had here in Jersey? Like,
I remember that.
2 years ago. I was with my daughter. I grabbed my daughter. I looked at her like,
yeah, it was 2024. Like, it was April 2024.
My first earthquake in LA, and I was home by myself, and my lady at the time kept warning me before it happened. It's possible you'll feel it. Just know that it's just nothing you can don't do
Write it out.
Right. And it just so happened that when it happened, I was home by myself, and I jumped into the tub, and I don't know, because I got my natural disasters mixed up. So
what are you supposed to jump into? Oh, tornadoes.
yeah.
And I called her and said, yo, it's shaking. The building's shaking. She said, all right, where you at? I said, I'm in the tub. She said, baby, no.
You gotta get go in the doorway.
I said, oh, okay. By that time, it was over. And then later on in the day, we had another aftershock, and it was just like, it's the craziest thing to feel. And I was scared at that moment, and it was nothing. It was literally just
I was scared shitless. And I didn't sleep for 2 days because I'm like, the way it jolted me out to sleep. Imagine a 7.5. Like, I
might run on you.
I don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, honest.
We don't know what we would do.
And that's what I want to. That's what I was, because in all my videos, I'm watching when people first feeling it. I'm watching when people, like, there were people on the beach like feeling it and be like,
and you know those cause tsunamis.
So I'm like, yo, what? I'm like, what do you
Puerto
do?
Rico's in a tsunami watch right now.
So I'm like, what do you do? What do you do? How do you handle this? How do you go about it? I just feel for people who you lose your life. You just waking up one day thinking everything is going. You ain't go outside. You ain't look for nothing to happen. You're healthy. You just trying to get to the next day, and this takes place, and it's fucked up.
It's heartbreaking.
It's a part of life, of course, but natural.
It's still natural disasters are always something that break my heart when you see them, because it's like it can't be avoided. But at the same time, it really takes tolls on you. Like, the way I've seen hurricanes tear people's lives up, even if you survive.
Oh no, hurricanes is.
Even if you survive, watching your house get shredded from wind, like, the people who are alive, on top of grieving, You now have to reconstruct your whole life because where do you live? Where do you go? Like it's just so much associated with natural disasters. They've always terrified me the way they pull up.
And all your
Like,
memories get washed away, blown
you
away.
have
You got
nothing.
nothing. Like,
imagine the person who's lost their whole family. Imagine the soccer player. You
Oh,
lost your
man.
whole family.
You're over here.
You're over here. You can't get back. You lost your wife and your kids. You've lost your home. You've lost every single thing that is associated to remember them by. Cover that man, please.
do you even play?
He's
hell no.
not playing.
You can't play.
We need to be
Like,
praying that he wants to keep himself alive at this point.
facts.
Honestly,
Yo, condolences to everyone that lost someone. Everyone's in our prayers. And
stay safe. And yeah.
sad. Another rest in peace. Want to say real quick. Rest in peace, Khadijah Farrakhan,
Oh, that's right.
the wife of
Farrakhan,
Minister,
yeah,
the Honorable
Farrakhan,
Minister
yes, Elijah
Louis Farrakhan.
Muhammad.
No,
Oh,
Elijah
What?
Muhammad. Louis
I mean,
Farrakhan.
Lewis. I said,
Yeah.
why I
I
said
said Elijah Muhammad.
Yeah,
What's
Lewis,
wrong,
I'm
Frank?
bugging. Lewis.
Rest in
Lewis.
peace. I'm be honest with you. I'm not that familiar with her. I'm very familiar with the Honorable Louis Farrakhan. But want to send prayers to him, prayers to their whole family.
They were married 72 years.
72 years
That's
of marriage.
crazy.
And they said that
I wish I could live to 72.
they always credit her with being like the backbone and the real support of him.
That has
like
to.
he wouldn't have made it as far and like gotten his voice. They say he's the voice behind the voice. She's the voice behind the voice.
I will say
a lot of black women are the backbone behind successful men.
But that's what I'm saying. He's been her inspiration, his inspiration to continue this. But
they have the ceremony and everything will be happening in Chicago this week.
Wait, don't kill me. They from Chicago?
Yeah.
I actually didn't know that either.
I was today years old, yo. I did not know that.
I didn't know that. I don't know why I thought he was either from New York or California.
And
I didn't know why.
Very
Or
educated.
Detroit. Those were the three I thought.
Very
I would think
educated
Detroit.
man, a great musician,
Listen,
amazing. He's actually put out some albums.
I don't agree with everything, but as a speaker, listen to the speeches on YouTube.
Oh no.
Nah,
Listen,
those.
it's three people on earth I always said I want to sit and have a conversation with. I won't be able to do it with Prince. That's one. Mike Tyson is another person, and then the next person after that is the Honorable. And
I love Mike Tyson. too.
hopefully,
Mike is the man.
hopefully I'll be able to do 2 out of the 3. But rest in peace. Our condolences. Also, just want to send some good spirits. I don't know much about the story. It's just being reported. I don't have a deep dive on it. But former NFL star Chad. Sorry, I said Chad.
I was
Sorry,
like, who's
Chris.
Chad?
Sorry, Chris Johnson.
Johnson.
Sorry, Chris Johnson. Diagnosed with ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease. He just did it in
39.
at 39 years old. Amazing wide receiver, played for Tennessee Titans. He just had his interview with Michael Strahan. I'm not gonna lie to you. To see him in the condition, that shit hurt, yo.
Yeah.
It hurts to see somebody go from being this towering figure and just strength and everything.
Gladiator, like
It hurts, and then to watch his wife have to kind of like just take on all of that.
That's why that in sickness and in health is very real.
Because we know LeVar Ball going through that right now, learning what sickness and health is.
Oh, that's right. You got divorced or some shit. Right?
Yeah, his wife filed for divorce after he done lost the leg. Now I don't know if that's why, but
You think? I don't think that's.
no, I don't think that's why.
sure
But it's interesting to leave your husband after 30 years.
Be part of it though.
Maybe she was
had a
fed up before, and then the leg got lost.
Well-
and she's like, and now I gotta
Oh,
take care of this
now I
nigga.
gotta take care of you. I'm out of here.
Well, he stuck by her side when she had them strokes, and she was messed
mean
up.
He was a good partner while he stood by her side.
He could have
It just
still
mean
been
he was
cheating on her.
present.
And now she's like, "Oh, you was cheating on me,
Yeah.
and you ain't got
What's
no
the
leg."
shit? What's the
F
one
you.
from
I'm
Diary of
outta
a Mad
here.
Black Woman?
Yeah, but
Christina's not coming.
Come on, why we do that? Maybe he was a solid husband who stuck by his wife.
Maybe.
So-
we don't know. We do know that she's not there.
Well,
Sorry.
that's what can't.
And we just put cheating
marry
on
a
this
white
man.
woman. Can't marry a white woman. That's I know. I'm sorry. I take
What's
that
wrong
back.
with the white woman?
I can't. I take that back. A lot.
I know.
I take that back. I take that
Trust
back.
me, I know.
I take that back. We're wishing him well.
We are.
LeVar
It was very
Ball.
hard.
More than that, Chris Johnson, we are sending you prayers.
And everybody keep y'all ice buckets in y'all fucking house.
Yeah.
It's not gonna help. But don't bring them back. I don't even want to see ice.
Oh, the challenge that everybody was doing?
Yeah, the ALS challenge with the ice buckets.
Somebody tried to get me to do that too.
Didn't you do it?
No, I told him that I was anemic.
Because I thought we all did it.
I ain't do that shit.
Who's we all? You mean your friend group?
Nah, that's, Joe,
I
me,
didn't do that shit.
Brandon.
Oh, no, I was living in LA at the time. It was too nice outside.
Oh, you was gone. Yeah,
Yeah,
we all
it's too-
challenged each other and we did it.
Yeah, it was too nice outside. It got to
I
ice.
think Pecos had challenged me.
You know how much
and then
ice?
I challenged Joe.
You know how much ice costs in Sherman Oaks at the time? Fill up a whole bucket.
I was looking at them just like, how is this helping?
I don't. I guess it's to raise. I don't know, but
I think it was to
raise
to
awareness.
shock you and you could feel like how.
Oh,
it's that-
really?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Is that what
like
it was for real?
a cold ice? No, for real. Google it.
I think that is.
It
I
makes
think
it makes
that
you
is it.
feel like how they feel whenever they going through their episode.
I think you're right.
No, I swear.
I'm a check.
I'm like,
Because I'm a
yo, so I don't
check.
listen to shit I say.
I'm a check. Don't worry.
Our last piece of news before we end into something else, and it's still tragic. Stay right there. We got more tragic shit for you.
What?
This news is insane.
Wild.
Oh, nah, that's crazy.
It is being reported in Texas. Mama 5,
Caroline Penna.
Caroline Penna, was murdered
Broad daylight.
in broad daylight by her 2 daughters and their friend.
Wait, they're her daughters?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
It says 3 women.
it says
didn't
3
say her
women. It doesn't
daughter.
say nothing about
Takes 2
daughters.
sisters. Oh, sorry.
No,
two
Two
sisters.
sisters and her. Yeah, 2 sisters
okay,
and a
sorry.
friend. Yeah.
I'm
Sorry.
like, no.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Let me do that over. It is being
sisters and a
reported.
friend,
It is
yeah.
being reported that in Texas, a mama
Nigga said her
5.
2 daughters killed her. Yo, E, that's
Hold
crazy.
on, I'm doing. Look, now I gotta rewind. It is being reported that in Texas, a mom of 5 was tragically murdered by 2 sisters and their friend. I saw footage of them being taken away. These girls had grins on their face. I don't know what type of sickness they have. I don't know what the hell's going on. But do me a favor, lock them up. Do not. There
And they
is
were
no.
young. They were 21 and 19.
Guess what? Die old in jail. I don't. All this.
Facts.
And if you are sick, there's a mental spot that you can go to, and you can stay there forever too. Like they got long-term stays at the mental house. So I don't know the reasoning why. I don't think it is even reported, but friends are saying how beautiful this woman was and how much
she was born to be a mother.
Yeah.
She was 32. Why was she getting
Sad.
And the worst part is they haven't released the motive, but
it don't matter.
it don't matter. But
don't
also, we
matter.
know it's over, a nigga.
You think so?
You don't?
These
That's
are
the
young,
first
these
thing
are
I
young
thought.
girls though, right?
What does that have to do with anything?
All right.
Yeah, they 21, 19, and
What does
yeah.
that have to do with anything? You
All
don't
right.
think-
I'm not putting this on a nigga yet.
I'm not saying it's a nigga's fault. I'm not even trying to put it like that.
No, you saying something entangled
I
with
think that a lot of times women just, especially with the laughing and walking away like that, they probably did that shit
That
because
was-
some shit.
I want to know the motive.
Maybe they fucking with the same nigga, whatever. And the thing is, like, I ain't gonna hold you. And I love men. I don't hate y'all. Today I'm in a good mood, so I don't hate y'all today.
Okay.
I love all my niggas. Any of my niggas. Shout out to the niggas that I love. I've never fucked or loved a nigga that well that I need to kill a bitch over him. I've never had dick so good that I want to kill a bitch and happily do it.
You're reporting on something
that we don't know. If,
No. I just saw something. So funny enough, I was on TikTok scrolling and I saw a story where there's a woman on trial currently because she found out that a woman in another spot was fucking with her man. So she flew out there, went to the girl's house, confronted her on some sister
I know exactly
shit,
what you're talking about.
and ended up fighting the girl. The girl, I guess, was getting the better end. She ended up taking something, stabbing her, and killed her.
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
now she's on trial and she's trying to say she was in defense.
Just like the
Homegirl.
influencer and the homegirl with the car.
The
Yeah,
woman.
homegirl. You flew to someone else's house. Flew, not drove, not walked, not took a bus.
Instigated.
Flew to someone else's house to approach them about why
To
they
come to them
messing
as a
with your
woman.
man.
To come word and talk about self-defense.
I don't think people walk with the intention to kill, right? But you at least walk with the intention to be locked up for quite some time. You are going to do some time, and you should. Your stupidity alone
Facts.
should get you some jail time.
I just want everybody to like be fucking for real. like
Like-
what do you think?
Did you have a buddy pass?
Like okay,
Did you go on standby? Because if
think-
you spent
what did you
You
think?
had more than
going-
enough time to think about it waiting on
Style.
standby.
No,
Sile, she spent money. She went on Hopper. She went on Hopper and booked this shit.
Yo.
Hopper is crazy.
Yo,
I haven't used Hopper
stop.
in years. The fact that you
went
remember
on
Hopper
Hopper.
is wild.
She went on Expedia.com and looked for. I'm telling you,
What I'm saying is, I don't
Yep.
think that these niggas are. So you know my theory. I've already said my theory here. I don't think that dick and niggas make you crazy, or even women. I don't think it's the pussy.
I don't think so.
I think you had the mental issue already.
100%.
The
I'm with
mental
you.
issue was there, and it just so happened that this is the trigger right now for the mental issue to come out.
I agree.
And this says as somebody who's acted crazy over niggas, because at the end of the day, a few years down the line, I was
Forget
like,
all about what was I
Wait.
doing.
what? That shit wasn't.
No,
Am I
But this
okay?
is still an assumption, right? We're not.
No, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's assuming. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
Because
nothing-
I'm looking at
There's
the girl.
nothing
Rest
to
in
say,
peace to
but
her.
the first thing I
It
thought.
doesn't look like they would have the same taste in men.
But we don't know.
She
You
looks.
don't
She looks
know.
more mature. Like
She's
way more
32.
mature.
32, yeah.
She's
And the other
32,
girls
but
are
that doesn't
21.
mean anything. What does
Right.
that mean?
That's true.
What does that mean? How many times have you? We've talked about it on this podcast. Niggas is 15 and had 27-year-old boyfriends. 21, you probably have a sugar daddy and you find out he has a wife
That's a
or
fact.
whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that this
And
is
that
what it
happens a
is,
lot.
but looking the story for
What
me.
would be the motive? Unless they got
What
into
would
an
be the
argument
motive?
and a road rage
Exactly,
thing, whatever.
and that would have been recorded. They took the recordings down. And they approached her.
I don't know why. I just thought about this.
What?
But how good was he laying it down on them? That the two friends helped her.
Yeah, the sister.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make a joke out of it, but
Either way, it's wild.
that's wild.
And she has 5 kids, 2 of which have autism. So it's.
Yeah, this is a sad story.
And I hope that them
Nah.
girls, good luck. I'm trying to be a better person, and I'm trying not to wish negativity on people because, it's been a hard few years and I need my karma to be laced up. But y'all bitches really are fucking wild. And if y'all are stabbing people, and they probably had no intent to kill her. It's just that they stabbed her twice and one of the puncture wounds went through her lungs. And that was the cause of the fatality.
So when you go to the girl jail, you're not a fifi because you got the real shit. So you're
Yo,
gonna be
come
you're
on.
All right, we gotta go.
you girls, y'all gonna go in there and because y'all did what y'all did and the grin y'all had on your face, I hope that Big Bertha in there enjoys the real fifi that you got. Like they gonna tear that little shit up.
Ugh.
This is disgusting. It's fucked up.
And I pray.
I wouldn't give a fuck what the reason is. The grin that I saw these girls have on their face getting locked up and arrested and put in the car
Yeah, because how
alone is some sick
they
shit.
talking
What
about
were their nationality?
Don't matter. Oh, it's Ortiz. I think the last name is Ortiz.
The names. I looked at them, and I don't want to assume, but they look a little Espanol. The names are Kitty Mia Diaz,
Oh, yeah.
Amaya Cookie Diaz, and Kendra Renee Faz. F-A-Z. That's the friend, obviously.
They yeah.
Good luck to y'all in prison.
And please pray for those kids.
Yes.
That kid.
Especially the two with the autism, because now their system is all thrown
Yeah,
off
and
whack.
no, and
because children, the other children as well, but children with autism, they're used to a strict schedule, and once that's thrown off of whack,
I'm praying especially for her eldest was a 17-year-old son. He's in charge of the family now. Wherever's going on,
that's so
they're in
sad.
foster care. He's in charge of the family. He's the oldest. He has to either watch his family get split apart or take on the.
and I hope a family takes them all
I hope
together.
them. I hope a family member has them. So
Well,
yeah.
anyway, prayers for them.
Speaking of 17-year-olds, I have one at home that I'm pretty sure is into his next beat off
What about
rotation.
right now?
So we should probably all get home
Marley's probably cursing me out. I'm shocked.
to make sure that we're okay. I think I heard Marley and my son out there talking. He can talk.
Marley will go to the car. She would have left him and went to the car.
Okay.
Yeah, Marley. He can talk, but Marley don't care. That little
He's
girl,
been
she
trooping
not
No,
gonna.
he's a trooper.
Because I thought an hour ago he was gonna walk in.
No,
I thought Marley would have texted
No,
me
he's a
like,
trooper.
"You said that it's not as long as the first time we came here."
Guys, anything else before we go? I didn't even announce it's episode 30.
It is.
Yeah, we typically announce that.
We rolling at
But
30.
episode
Well, you
30.
went right into your
Motown
ADHD
shit.
thoughts.
Thank you guys for tuning into episode 30. Thank you for subscribing to the Patreon. Thank you for subscribing to the YouTube. If you're not subscribed to either, subscribe to one of them, preferably the Patreon. In fact, both, either. It don't matter. Just come on in. Come on in, baby. Come get a drink.
We got to start working on the commercials and the
No,
scripts for that.
no.
Because that's.
There was
I
a
would've-
lady. So there was a lady when I used to live in the South Bronx, right? And I never told nobody this in my family because I think they would have.
Jumped her.
There was this lady that because we had like a playground in the back of our project building.
Okay.
400 Willis. Salute to everybody over in the South
That's you
Bronx.
giving that the creeps address.
Yeah, I think she dead. I was a
Probably.
kid, and I don't remember a lot about that age period, but I do remember certain things. And there was a lady on the 4th floor that I would go up there to go like play with other kids, and she'd be down the hall, and she'd be like, "Come on down here, baby, come get something to drink." And
Did you go?
No, because one of the kids was like, "No," would tug me. Like, no.
But you were gonna go.
I was gonna go because I wanted something to drink.
So if
Yo.
He looked like he would definitely go.
Yo.
He looked like he would definitely
I think
go.
that lady was doing something.
So if
the
that
kids.
lady was doing something to kids, why would you mimic her as an advertisement for us to have our Patreons?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Because it was so enticing.
So this goes back to what I'm saying. We need to
get
start
your
working on the
drink.
scripts for the commercials and the advertising.
Come on in, baby. Come get you a drink. No, don't. No. Guys,
Nah,
thank
don't
you.
go get that
Guys,
drink.
thank you for tuning into episode
Yo, bro,
30.
like.
We're out of here. Peace out.
Salute.